Yeah.
I bet everybody
18
has a better armor
monks.
class than fucking
Monks
Castle.
are so good.
All right, I've started recording.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yay. Hello.
Gasp. Hello.
Let's go.
Alright.
Yes.
Let me get into character.
Keep going, I'm listening. I can't find Pixis's dice, and I'm like 3 seconds from having a panic attack, so I'm listening.
I let my dice marinate.
Understandable.
Pray. I let them marinate all overnight.
Magic D20. How will today's session go? You know, Leo, remember last time you said, will you always roll, single digits? For...
Yeah, I do. I do remember that.
Let me roll it. They've been marinating.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
An 8.
I rolled a 19 by accident. My dice dropped on the floor.
Well, there you go. An accidental 19 is how this session's gonna go for you.
Hopefully. Kind of feels like my entire life is just like nat 1s or then nat 20s followed by another nat 1.
Felt.
Just like
Well, good news. I don't have tuberculosis. I know you were all
Poggers.
wondering.
what?
I'm glad you don't have tuberculosis.
That's very
Wait,
poggers.
How did that come up?
I had to go get a TB test today.
Oh.
This is my way of introducing that storyline.
Wait, why did you have to get a TB test?
It's
Because
for
you thought you had
for my
it.
teaching job this fall.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't have to get one of those. Oh, I'm not teaching in a public school.
Yeah, no, you're teaching in a private school.
I'm
Well, I had to get thumbprinted. Okay, well, fingerprinted. Not just thumbprinted, but fingerprinted.
Yes, well, I did that actually like a year and a half ago, so I didn't have to do that again. But
Okay.
TB test is 6 months apparently, so needed to do that.
All
Well,
right,
that's
shitters.
Yes. Good news, I'm not dying
Cool.
via that.
All right.
Last we left off, the party finds themselves in the ruins of Thunder Tree, a place infested with little twig shitters and little zombie shitters.
Wig
Uh,
shitters.
After a lot of fights with a lot of zombies and a lot of ash in Cassier's eyes,
Thank you.
the players decide to look for the more well-kept buildings to see if they can find their quarry of a man named Radoth, a druid that's around here that hopefully has some information for them. However, going into the final corner of the map, they instead find a bunch of cultists in dragon masks. Kind of breaking down the door and asking questions later, they managed to get very little information out of her, out of anybody there. And as they're leaving, the cultists punt Auror, which then brings down Auror's wrath.
Or has wrath.
And then Ren just randomly killed a person.
Mm-hmm.
I like how this all went down and then Ren killed what was essentially an innocent person in the back of the room, and it's just like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You guys also raid the room and find another potion, of which you have 2 that are yet to be identified.
Potion necklace.
Potion necklace.
Beep, beep, beep.
But you guys head out to kind of plan your next move, and that's where we left off. So players,
Am I in Pixis? Whose backpack am I in?
you're currently on the
You're
ground.
Somebody's backpack.
Yeah, you're currently on the ground. You guys finished killing half of the cultists and leaving the
They're
others asleep.
sleeping. Oh yeah, we did kill half of them.
No, they're sleeping.
They're all sleeping, just some deeper than others.
Sometimes sleep is permanent.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Usually when Auror tries to give them a hug. Nothing bad could ever happen to Auror.
So wait, there was another building we wanted to check out. Another nice looking
Yeah,
building.
if you guys zoom out, I did let you guys know that the buildings
this
that were
one full of
most
cats?
what's up?
What's
What? You say full of cats?
are those cats?
No, those
Those are
you don't know.
anvils?
You don't know. You've not been there yet. But yeah, I if you guys zoom out,
That one.
what's it called? If you guys zoom out, I let you know that this building up here, this building over here, and this building over here were the three most intact buildings in the town.
We already checked these two, so let's go with that one.
E.
All right. Do we have a marching order, or are people just kind of scattering
Well,
about?
let's walk.
Yeah. I mean, I'll.
I can take the lead.
Who will Auror follow behind? Or will follow behind Ren this time, because Ren killed someone.
Ronbar has. What?
Ren's like,
I
let's just go.
really wish I had a mouse, but
Do
I
we
don't
have
think
to-
it
Just move somewhere, or like, I don't know how we're.
Yeah. I mean, I'll drag people around. Oop, almost widened everybody. Oh, did shorten them that time.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
There we
The
go.
party is
Fine.
squishy. Squishy party. Hey, look! Now we're all Auror side.
I kind of want to check this one. Are there any windows on this building?
You see one like kind of grated window. Take a little
Auror's
peek
gonna try to do
inside.
the same, but because Auror's too short, Auror's just gonna be like.
A wide chimney and rotted piles of firewood jumbled outside of the walls of the sagging building suggest that it was a smithy in its day.
I don't see any movement.
Guessed.
I'm gonna go inside and see if there's any leftover stuff.
All right. So as you walk in, you notice like a couple anvils, like just regular smithing tools and stuff of that nature. And you also see two piles of ash that end up starting to rise. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Here we go again.
Here we.
Oh yeah, I
go.
forgot that the
Oh shit.
movement,
Here
it would
we
be a
go
pile
again.
of ash on the ground.
Sometimes this disintegrate spell doesn't mean you can't be brought back. It just means you can't be brought back as a person.
Math.
Let me just real quick bring the tokens actually onto the fucking layer where you guys can see it. There we go.
While we're rolling initiative, also Yeehaw Heist is happening again this August.
Hey, yeehaw.
Fantastic.
Unlimited number
What?
of players.
What level?
5.
Fifth, I believe.
I already have a character. Beverly Nixon's coming out of
Beverly
retirement.
Nixon.
Excellent. I have a third of it written. It will be probably 3 sessions. So it's not a
Amazing.
one shot, it's a mini campaign.
A through shot.
A through shot. Yes.
A real shot. A one, a two, a three.
Yes. And it will most likely actually be 6, because I'm most likely going to have to run 2, but I don't know how many people are going to try to do it this time.
It's gonna be 3, but it also might be 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minimum 2. I can see players going in and just fucking the shit out of everything. But I can also see
That. Okay.
cowboy
Beverly
roleplay
didn't-
for as long as possible.
We have an initiative thing.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this later.
Ease.
We're got a 17.
Nish, OT.
Runbar
They
got
made such a
an
good idea
8.
for a project. For one of my students
We
who
got
likes to do
15.
D&D stuff. They can make a campaign based off of a certain historical era.
Feels like a
Sorry.
lot.
That would be so hard.
Yeah.
But it's so cool! Like a final project type of thing where they like work towards.
All right, here. I need your 20-page module by tomorrow. I need realistic battle maps, 3D as well. You don't get away with using Dungeon Draft. You have to go through and 3D model this.
You also
this
do
is
get
gonna be your
guns.
final grade in 4 classes.
Yeah, you do get guns in the game. However, they do take 4 turns to reload, and you only get 1 shot per. And they're accurate. You actually get a minus tier hit.
That's actually
And if
pretty
you-
good though.
If you
Like, that
misfire,
would
it
be cool.
flies out of your hand and you take damage.
Like if I set up like a Revolutionary War campaign that's set like that with those rules.
So
That'd be such a
slow
great way
and
to learn about
awful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's it called, Casphere? You got an initiative for me, bud?
That is my initiative.
Where?
0?
0.
That's
That
hilarious.
1.
That's so funny.
-1 to initiative. My initiative is 0.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
sorry,
Renee, are you back?
I was waiting for somebody to ask. I wasn't gonna say anything. I wanted somebody to be like, "Oh, put your initiative in." That is my initiative.
I assume Renee is still
That's
looking for
tragic.
dice and/or panic
Yeah.
attacking.
Possibly.
Both, because there's the only set that's gone up and vanished.
Fun.
Will
We
they
will
roll
say.
away?
We will say Pixis will go after Casphere, just for ease of things
Sure.
currently.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So, Aurora, it's your turn.
Or sees a. What's this look like? What's this look like again?
Smithy.
The evil dudes.
Oh, zombies, but very ashy, kind of just like puffs of ash, kind of going around.
Probably.
Cool. I would like to. There is a bunch of stuff in this room, and I'd love to do something fun with one of these things.
Well, it looks like an anvil is right in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Whatever.
use.
Thingamabob. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Draconic Cry, and this is my bonus action. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So use Draconic Cry, or Roar. Bonus action, all enemies within 10 feet of me. Until the end of my turn, of my next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against those enemies who can hear the roar.
Mm-hmm. So, Ren and Ronbar have advantage on this zombie. Let me just ping it. Till the start of the next turn, until the start of Aura's next turn, as well as Aura.
Yes. Then I should probably take out my phone to look at my spell
Vulnerability.
book.
Wait.
I somehow made a character that I think has literally 0 attack spells, and all of them are saving throws. So I think
Feel that.
I'm going to use Mind Silver on
All right.
this guy.
On that guy. Would you believe that it doesn't have very high intelligence?
You know, that was what I was thinking, and it needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm. So that's an 11 minus 4. So I assume that fails.
That'll do it. It's going to take 4 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from a next saving throw.
You've done more than 2 damage on mine's sliver.
Oh my god, this is literally the first time I haven't rolled a 2 or lower.
Holy shit.
My cantrip.
Nuts.
It's cantripping. This is
Alright.
fucking insane.
I'm gonna assume that's your turn.
Isn't Mind Sliver a D6?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy I roll with advantage. Yeah.
The one with a little broken heart on it, yeah.
Okay, hit him with my bow.
Shoot away.
I assume a 21 hits.
More than enough.
Oh, and it's my first round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So please roll your damage for your first attack.
8 damage.
8 damage takes it.
Next, a 11 hit.
An 11 will hit.
Oh, it will? Okay.
Is Pokemon music?
11 damage.
11 damage, got it. This is Hollow Knight music.
I had it really low because I don't know why. But,
Oh, good. I should consider putting Pokemon music. I feel like there's a couple good tracks. Anyways,
Cynthia battle theme. Anyway.
Oh,
Cynthia battle
oh,
theme for the final
100%.
for the final boss.
If
I'm doing
was
that-
on Spotify, I would legit just have that in my regular.
Listen,
listen.
I'm gonna be real with you. The fact that you put this in my brain now, your fight with Tiamat is going to have the Cynthia battle theme.
You're welcome. Hey, we don't have to. Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah. Anyways, is that your turn, Ren?
Yep.
Cool. It's this zombie's turn, and it will stumble over this way and make a
Is
little.
my hunter's mark still on?
I believe so because you had done it.
How long does it last?
It
Wait,
lasts
I'm
an
not-
hour.
An hour, yeah.
It's definitely still on. Wait, can I have made my bonus action to put it on the guy in front of me? I didn't.
Just.
I'll let you retcon it, but I won't let you retcon the damage. Like it'll have
No,
the
no,
mark.
No. I wasn't gonna put it on the guy I already hit. I was gonna.
Oh, on this guy in front of you. Okay,
so
got
I
it,
would put
got
in
it.
the guy in front of me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Where is the little marker that I used for that? Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah. So it's going to roll. Does a 22 hit?
Absolutely.
All right. Please take
You're gonna cough on me.
2 damage. Oh, speaking of that,
Oh, he.
what's it called? Or I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Aurora Constitution.
Yeah, did you poop yourself again?
11. That's unfortunate.
11. I believe that's just enough to make it, or just like a
Oh,
little
my
bit
plus
over.
4 really helped then. Jesus.
Yeah, you're fine.
These dogs diarrhea.
All right. Remember to take 2 damage, Ren, and
did.
Ronbar. It's your turn.
Sick. I have advantage, right?
Yes, you have advantage on
Now-
all attacks against this one.
Okay. So that's a nat 20 plus 6.
Beautiful. All right. Roll
So,
damage.
I forget. I do the max damage, right? And then added.
Yes, and then you add the dice that you rolled, plus whatever
Alright.
modifier.
Oh, I just realized something.
16 damage.
16 damage. With a solid swing at the ashen zombie's head, it kind of just disintegrates into a puff of smoke to the left and crumples to the floor.
Yeah. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna walk over here. And then let's see, I'm gonna just punch him.
All right, roll to hit, please.
Does a 14 hit?
14 will hit, yes.
All right. That is 6 damage.
6 damage, it'll take it.
Cool.
It's really
It's
nice
my
to.
turn.
All right. It's really nice to realize that you can just put like plus or minus to the HP totals of like things on Roll20 and stuff instead of having to do the mental math. It's made my life a lot easier.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you just minus this amount. It's great.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
Got it. Spell markers.
Casvier, you are up.
All right. Well, Customer is sort of like not paying attention. But then like fight breaks out, something dies, and he goes, oh. And then springs into action That was 20, 25, 30. And let's go longsword, baby.
All right. Roll the hit, please.
It's 26.
26 will definitely hit.
Yep, that's absolutely. Oh, nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Sorry, having a stroke.
All good.
Fair.
D10. Excellent. That is 14 magical slashing damage.
14 magical slashing damage. All right, let's see. Oh. With a solid slash through the zombie's chest, it kind of falls in two. You kind of cleave it at its waist, and it slumps down. However, the top half still seems to be writhing around. Do you have anything else?
No. No, I fucking don't, Leo.
Look, it rolled a nat 20 on its con save. Renee, are you able to?
Yeah, I have a set of dice.
Okay. I'm sorry,
My
bud.
death saving dice. I'm aggravated beyond words, but it is what it is.
Understandable.
All right.
Man, I need more water.
All right. I don't even have a spell sheet up. God.
Alright, I will
I'm
take this
very
one to get some
frozen,
water.
sorry. I literally used them last session. I don't know where they went. I don't understand, like, at all where they went.
My D&D drawer is just, the dice are just everywhere.
Like, I have the dice that I use on, like, a constant and, like, consistent basis, like, right next to me, so when when it's my next session, I can just grab them and use them, right? So I've got, like, my Carmine dice, I've got my, like, DM dice, things like that. My Pixis ones were here, and now they're simply not.
You'll find them.
All right.
I believe in you.
And they're, like, it's a set of dice that I got from Lane. Like, I bought off of Lane, so they're, like, handmade from her. And so I'm very bummed that I cannot find them. I'm not blind, right? They're not sitting on my computer or anything? I'm not blind? Okay.
Just
What the
candle
fuck is she
time.
gonna do?
Oh, my candle has finally evened out. It's very happy. It makes me very happy.
Alright. She's just gonna give it a good old fashioned thorn whip, but she tries to drag this thing, like, closer to her.
Alright. Please roll the hit.
See, I used dice that's not meant for Pixis, and oh boy, it's a nat 1.
Nat 1
Oh,
will
wow.
unfortunately
That's
miss.
poetic.
Mm-hmm.
Will you do anything else this turn?
That is her turn.
Alright.
Renee, I'm right there with you, struggle busing it.
Or you're up.
Ordor sees guy in corner and is going to cast Mind Silver, I guess.
Intelligence saving throw. It does not make it. 4 damage. Alright. Let's see if the half of a zombie body can stay up. It in fact does stay up.
Oh, yeah.
Ren?
I'm over these fucking zombies, man. I'm over it.
Okay, I'm gonna 2-up an attack. I'm gonna do first attack with my dag. Oh, bullshit. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit.
So it's 8 damage, and then plus a d6 because of Hunter's Mark.
All right.
So 8, 10.
10 damage.
And then I'm gonna hit him with my sickle.
He's still up. Hit him with the sickle.
Natural 19.
Natural 19 will definitely hit.
4 on the die. So 7 plus d6. And then another 10.
All right. This one does manage to take it down.
Like the fuck.
He died.
All right. Zombie down. Smithy quiet.
Ren's looking around to see if there are any discarded old weapons in here.
Let's see. There goes. Do you find anything? Make an investigation check for me.
Well, Ren is doing that. My character is looking for any darts that are in this room.
Darts.
Aurora is gonna cartoonily like jump on top of the bellows, so the bellows fire go up.
The fire is
Like,
long
boing,
down,
boing.
but you definitely start
Order.
blowing up ash into the room.
Aurora.
14.
Aurora can breathe fire technically.
What'd you say, Ren?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you can find like a you can find like 2 short swords and a hand axe, but they're in very, very poor condition. They're mostly rusted through.
She taps it on the ground. Does it break?
Um
Does it look like really unsturdy, or
no, it still holds together.
she slips? She takes the short sword.
All right. Please write down a ruined short sword in your inventory.
Are there any darts
Uh,
among weapons?
roll an investigation check.
How does a 17 sound?
A 17. You start looking through. You're searching, flipping around, seeing if you can find anything. You find a good chunk of what would be part of a smith's tools kit, but you do not find any darts, unfortunately.
Aurora's now whacking the anvil with a hammer.
Ding 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 ding.
The smith tools are do they look to be in like decent condition?
Yeah, they seem to be relatively usable still.
I'll take them.
All right.
Half a smith's tools.
Just write down Smith's Tools Kit, I think is what it's called. I don't remember what the actual item is in D&D.
Pretty sure it is smith's tools.
It is.
Got it.
Oh. What are you gonna do now?
Let's go to that occupied looking house. Oh, is there a door or is that a window?
That is a door. You can walk through that.
How?
Aurora will follow.
All right.
Ren throws a dagger at this tree in front of her.
Roll to hit.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. My dog is having a panic attack about something and I have to figure out what it is.
All good.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You throw the dagger and it lodges fucking like almost to the hilt into the tree. But nothing happens.
shit. She's like, damn it, I got another one stuck in a fucking tree. And she tries to pull it out.
Make a strength check.
That's a 7.
A 7. It takes you about a good like 3 minutes of struggling as everyone's
She's
just kind of
like, has her
watching you,
feet up on the tree and is pulling.
basically. But eventually it does slip out.
I was gonna say, Aurora can try to help by pulling on your leg, like.
Halfway through it, Aurora starts pulling on your leg, but it kind of just makes you slip a little bit off the tree.
When I finally get it, I pull it back and I do backwards roll and land on my back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time that kind of worked. Shit. Let's get out of here.
Aurora can spray acid on all the trees. It's like environmentalism.
Spitting acid on the trees. Windows? Question mark?
Over at the door, or over at this place, you see some shuttered windows. What's it called? A small house appears to be in better condition than the ruined, dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands, and the thick shutters protect the windows.
Hey Leo, I hate to be this person,
Yep.
but like, is it just a mistake that there isn't that the turn order is still there?
Oh yeah, that is a mistake. Yeah, I just never took it off.
I wasn't sure.
I will let you know if you're still in combat.
And Aurora, is the door locked or is it open?
We didn't go for the door yet.
Yeah. If you want to try opening the door,
Yeah, can Aurora just try to turn the handle or something?
Yeah.
See if it's locked.
you jiggle the handle, but it's locked.
Aurora,
Time
is
to
there a
crack.
rogue in the party, for the record?
No.
But I have thief tools.
Oh.
Does it have a keyhole this time? Because now I know that if it doesn't have a keyhole, it's arcane lock.
Oh, by the way, it was an arcane lock. There was just a fucking wooden, like a 2x4 fucking holding the door shut. But yeah, you could feasibly pick the lock, or at least try to get the door unlocked, essentially.
I'm gonna try to unlock the door with some little tools. Says I got this. Squats down to Or's height, still a little bit taller than him.
All right.
Before Ren tries that, Aura's gonna try to just bite the knob off.
Sure.
She's down there about to go in, and he just goes.
Bites the knob. Hurts your teeth a little bit.
Does it not work?
No.
Your teeth just start ringing.
But yeah, roll a thieves tools check. Dex plus proficiency.
Galore, open a door before.
What do I add to thieves
Correct.
tools? I mean, no matter what, it was a
if
50
you're
on the die.
if you're proficient in thieves tools, you can add your proficiency bonus and your dex modifier.
I don't know if I'm proficient.
Check in your like tools and weapons and like
You get it
languages
from your
usually.
background,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it from my background.
then you're proficient.
Yeah, then you're proficient. So a 3 plus 2 plus whatever your dex is, I guess.
Which is 5.
5. A 10. Again, I'd say it takes you a bit, because it's not necessarily a lock. It's more like trying to flip something over from the inside, essentially. But you do manage to get it open after like 2 to 3 minutes.
Easy.
Well, you walk in.
Yeah.
Immediately as you walk in, you see a man dressed in green, with a large white poofy afro and dark skin. Kind of just with his staff up, eyeing the door and seeing you guys walk in and be like, Have you not heard of knocking? What? Hello?
Honestly, I haven't knocked in a really long time, but we're friendly. We're actually
Or is like
Oh,
behind one of
certainly,
those
I
legs
can
like
tell.
this.
People who break into homes, definitely friendly. Please, come in.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
We saw the
What do you
zombies,
want?
so we thought the old houses were abandoned.
What do you want?
What do we want?
What do you want?
Well,
we...
you guys were informed that Radoth knows the general area and has a pretty there's a good chance that he knows maybe where Cragmont Castle is.
Oh, didn't we talk to a farmer person about this person about Cragmaw?
Yes.
Oh, we need to know where the castle is.
Yes, the castle. And I liked your hair.
Thanks.
Goofy.
Armor. Strange. You guys want to know where the castle is? You mean Cragmaw?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. I see no reason why not. I couldn't lead you there eventually. I've been kind of searching the area around, making sure that things were kept in relative order. Obviously, there's still a lot of creatures kind of walking around these areas, but fortunately, that's a bit above my pay grade by myself. Regardless, I could lead you to Cragmaw.
Yay!
Thanks.
Thank you. What's your name?
Radoff.
At least,
Radoff. Thank you, Radoff.
you do know my name. All right. Hold on.
Sorry, I don't have a journal to take notes in for this character.
You don't have a Hello Kitty notebook to take notes in?
No, unfortunately not.
I left my notebook on the table, and I am kind of stuck where I am right now. So, no notes for me.
I'm a
Oh,
newfound.
I mean, in character, my character wouldn't take notes, so I'm not making those.
Oh, so
Yeah.
my character would, but I just don't have the notes.
I gotta take notes for Miggs's campaign because my character would absolutely take notes for that campaign. I want the lack of knowledge that this dumbass would have. More accurate roleplay.
Well, method acting.
Yes. And slight laziness.
See what I do when I overhear information I'm not supposed to have with a conversation between two people that my character doesn't know. I just dissociate. So when a player's like, yeah, I just say what the DM just said, I'm kind of screwed because I wasn't paying attention.
Understandable. So, are we gonna go now, or when are we gonna go? Or does not have the correct.
Did we learn what happened here?
Are you asking this in character or
I'm
out of
asking
character?
this to my DM.
No. You're not aware. Cassie, are you just wandering off?
Yeah,
What?
Casper is just sort of he's interested by the ruins.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna raise his hand.
Happened here.
That was Auror's
Well.
question.
It's like we have our minds connected.
We do literally. I'm not speaking right now.
Oh shit.
A couple hundred years ago, a very disastrous event took place, and as we fade away from Radoth's commentary, Casphere, this ruins looks as though it might have been a farmhouse. It is now half swallowed by dense thicket, with trees growing up through its ruined foundations. Lanes continue south a short distance past the ruin before ending in an overgrown field. Casphere, what's your passive perception?
10.
10. Yeah. So, while you're taking a look around, in here, kind of eyeing everything out, it's mostly like rotting hay in the back, a tree sprouting out from the ground here, and a couple of twig blights, currently, oh, sorry, right on your ass. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Yeah. Just me?
I'll
just
say it.
Dorian.
I'll say
Let me
everyone.
solo her.
Who are you? Sorry.
We're also, Aurora is sitting down listening to a story like he's a child in
Let
kindergarten.
me solo her.
All right.
Oh, baby.
All right.
We don't hear this until he screams. and
Oh,
he's a-
her, one of them, he says.
Yeah. So, Casper,
Oh,
please
no.
roll initiative.
I guess I am rolling initiative.
Is it just me or is everybody fighting?
He doesn't need help.
I will allow people to roll initiative. However, I will
We'll see
make
if we hear
yeah, I will see if people actually hear combat happening. So that's that. Second, I need to roll a lot of initiative. And so we do initiative. Everyone's there added. Big.
That twig blade is going first, Leo. Just letting you know.
Understood.
Don't even tell me what its dex is. It's faster than Caspian.
It's higher.
All right. For those of you who want to roll initiative, you're more than welcome to. I'm assuming
I
you
don't
guys
wanna
can
be
put
in
in. All right.
I just thought that we all were rolling initiative, so
Was that a 15 for initiative?
yeah.
Okay. Or is 11. Fixus, are you rolling initiative?
Did it, I already put it in the thing.
Ah, perfect. All right. So descending order. All right. So that's real quick.
I have fantastic news, everyone. My mom found my my dice. When things were getting cleaned off my table, they were thrown into the garbage.
That was a close one.
Fucking
I actively
fantastic.
just lost years off of my life. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
All right.
Everything was saved.
Everything was safe.
Blade.
It's not the end of the world. It just feels safe.
Due to you having a low passive perception, I will say that these attacks will be at advantage for now. Just need to, boop, there you go. This one's going to move up.
Caspian.
Gonna move
We
up here.
believe in you.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna guess a 22 hits.
Oh yeah.
All right. Please take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Excellent. Caspian is going to he's going to run up and swing on this guy.
This guy here?
His
Got it.
sword. Yep. That's 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. And I'm going to divine smite. There's a reason for this.
Uh-huh. Alright.
And I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay.
All right. So paladins. How much damage is a divine smite at first level?
The first level would be
1d8?
2d8?
I believe it's 2d8.
I believe it's
Oh, it is
2d8.
2d8.
Yeah,
You are
2d8.
correct.
Oh baby. This thing is dead, Leo. That's 14 radiant damage and what's my plus to hit on that? 14 magical slashing.
Yeah, no, this thing is obliterated 10 times over.
And because I channeled divinity, I'm going to give myself. I'm going to
this
give
man.
myself 11 temporary hit points.
Understood.
So do you need our passive perceptions to see if we hear this? Because mine is a 7.
7. Yeah, you don't hear it. You're too busy sitting down listening to Radal's tale.
It's a good story.
Mine's a 14.
14. We'll see on your turn.
Oh, it's doing it by turn. All right, got it.
Yep. So this twig blight's gonna come up. It's gonna do a little sneaky deaky. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
All right.
I
Let's
am not
see.
in turn order. I got a 15.
Okay. Turn. Got a 15. Who's got the higher dex?
Roundbar, I think. Actually,
Wait, no, I have a +4 to dex.
I have +5.
All right, then it's Ren's turn.
Beep, bop, boop, beep. And my passive is 15.
15. Let's see.
Question.
Yep.
And just for your sake, would passive be to see that Casphere is not with us, and then an active roll to try and actually hear?
I would
That's a
say,
suggestion, but it's up to you.
yeah, I would say I'm gonna essentially roll a d20 and see if it goes above your passive perception, and if it does, no, or below. Yeah, below your passive perception. And if it does, then you hear combat going on. All right, Ren, you being what's it called? More observant of your surroundings, do hear a bit of clattering back in the distance. You don't know exactly what, but
I know that clattering. It's Dorian walking away. Not Dorian.
Dorian doesn't clatter.
It's
He must be a
Casphere splitting the
halfling.
party
Does he
so he can
not?
1v1 the final boss.
No, he does not have disadvantage on his stealth checks.
What type of armor does he wear?
Half plate.
Oh, okay. She hears Casphere. Okay,
Casper
5,
clatters.
10, 15, 20. What is my movement? I think it's 30. Yeah, okay. And then, can I see a twig blight from where I am inside? Or is it like dark? I mean, I have dark vision. I'm outside anyways. It's gonna be disadvantaged no matter what. You
yeah.
can't double disadvantage me.
Yeah, I'd say you could see from there, but you would have disadvantage on your attacks.
Yeah, so I am out. Oh, disadvantage. I think the first one is a 4.
It's like, oh, well, okay, I guess this one didn't want to hear.
13? 13 to hit.
13 will just hit.
8. 9 damage, and then I'm gonna shoot again.
8 damage. All right, this one is dead.
12 plus 9, 21.
At disadvantage.
Yes, I got 2 12s. Actually, before can I move the? It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
I'd say because you're shooting at that one, I'd say that's or I'd say half cover there. What'd you say what it was to hit?
19.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
8 damage.
8 damage.
And
Takes
then
it
that's
out.
my turn.
All right. Run bar. What's your passive perception?
14.
14.
Doesn't he see me shoot in there?
Yeah, Casimir does, and he turns around and looks at you and goes, "I would not have expended all my resources had I thought I was doing this with people."
Sorry, I heard you clattering. I thought you needed help.
Ronbar, I'd say upon hearing this conversation, you're now aware that there is combat. I think at this point everyone is aware.
It depends. Is he still telling the story? Because if he is, my character is not.
I think he definitely stopped.
Oh.
Yeah, he's kind of just like, yeah, you asked me to tell you what happened, and you okay.
Sorry, I hear something outside.
If he's still going, or still sitting on the floor, listening.
He's just sitting there waiting for whatever is happening to end.
All right, so I see that like there's something happening.
Mm-hmm.
So my character is going to Rambar. He's gonna just be like, "Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way," and run. And then he's just out of breath and he's panting and he can't do anything, but he's just panting.
All right.
I'm here. I'm here. And then he kind of just like he looks like, you know, a little huffing and puffing.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends his turn.
All right. That leads. Let's- Action. Okay. Or what are you up to?
Or
Or? Hello?
He's method acting because that's what Auror is up to.
Sorry, I got distracted by something upstairs.
Okay.
Or doesn't see any enemies from here, right?
No.
Okay. There's no. Is there? Doesn't matter if there's windows. Or is too short.
Yeah. I don't know. Radol's sitting there patiently. What would Auror do?
Aura's gonna get to here. Can Aura barely see this guy?
Let's see. The site. I'd say you
3/4
could.
cover.
Yeah, like with 3/4 cover, you'd probably be able to see it.
Cool. Don't matter. I'm gonna cast Mind Silver, I guess.
All right. Surprisingly enough, not very intelligent creatures. It fails.
What do you think I rolled?
A 1.
No.
2.
Is it a 6?
No, it's a 4, like I've been rolling all night.
Oh,
Wow.
One day.
And,
one day it'll be a 6.
And just like that, a little bing bang poof mind exploof and it's dead.
Ah, I can go back to story now. And I go back and listen to the story.
Sits in the chair.
Casimir
Or
sort
like
of
at the-
walks out of this house in like an angry huff.
I'm sorry, did I say combat
like
was
an-
over?
An angry.
Go
huff.
back in that
Oh,
house.
God.
You did it. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
we're back.
Excuse you. The
What
class is not the bell does not excuse you. I excuse you.
God damn it.
All right.
Uh-oh. I still hear the music. What's going on?
Passive perceptions. You guys do see a little twig blade skittering around the corner.
My
Trying to get
passive
the drop
perception
on
is
you.
7.
The two that are in the building currently can see.
You think it's Caspier's shadow.
Pixis.
All right, so I mean, I assume so. She like looks to like Caspier in the place, and she goes, "Do you want help?"
I think I've got it handled. Thank you for asking, though. Some people just can't ask anymore.
She's gonna, then.
What
just,
does the Sword Coast become?
She shoots him a thumbs up and just kind of that's her turn.
All right. In that case, we've got
5'10", longsword.
Jack. That's not your turn yet.
Get fucked.
Casphere, you too busy focused on the other twig blight that was seen skittering into the room. Do not notice the other one that sneaked up around the wall to attack.
Ooh.
Casphere does an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Please take 2 piercing damage.
Try to break my temporary hit points, bitch. You can't.
All right. Casphere. You, now being surprised by one, don't notice the other one. And are attacked. Does a 10.
Consequences of his actions?
Does a
10 does not hit.
10 does not hit. All right, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, no movement, but longsword. A longsword. That's
Fantastic.
an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That's max damage. That's 16 slashing damage. Magical slashing.
Dead.
He's gonna walk up here, get in this one's face. I just killed your friend. What are you gonna do about it? That'll be my turn.
All right. Ren.
And then she hides in a dark corner and is gonna shoot the guy diagonal from her.
All right. Please roll up to hit.
18.
18 will definitely hit.
Well, damage.
12 damage.
And
Dead.
then... Oh, I wasn't hitting that one.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, and then that's my turn.
All right. Ronbar.
All right. And I whack. Where's my die?
Whack. Whack attack.
Yes, the whack attack. Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Yes. All right. Cool. Cool.
Run, help my mom.
All right.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Kaput.
And then I'm gonna punch with my bonus action.
If there's nothing there, who are you
Oh.
punching?
Never mind. I did not hear the kaput. I was too focused on my unarmed strike. Okay. Cool.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Fantastic. Or surprise.
Where did he
Does a
keep
nat
going from?
does a nat 20 hit? Cullen, does a nat 20 hit?
Cullen's like muted.
Yeah. Kind of looking around.
Sorry, what's up?
Okay, does a nat 20 hit?
Which guy?
No, I cast he's a cool little lizard guy, and I say no, it doesn't.
This one.
Renee. Which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mind Silver, not my Silvery Barbs. It needs to re-roll the d20.
Ah.
You're fucking disgusting for taking that spell. I hope you know that. Nothing will ever wash away the greasy grime that you have now.
Rude.
washed
I
yourself
like mine
with.
silver, or what's it called, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
It does,
Also,
so you're greasy too.
Fuck you,
Auror
Dan.
didn't
You're
take it.
filthy as
Auror
well.
kind of just
We're all
got it when he met
greasy.
his friend in the far realm.
Disgusting.
Anyways,
Disgusting.
okay, sorry, or does a 5 hit?
No. Yeah, it also also
You can give advantage to somebody.
Casphere, you get advantage on the next attack and roll ability check or saving throw you make within the next minute.
I guarantee you it'll be dead before I even get to it, so...
Speaking of which, or it's your turn.
Auror, did Auror hear Casphere saying that he wants to fight it alone?
Yeah, I'd say most of you guys heard that conversation since it was between Pixis and Casphere, and they're on opposite ends of this party.
Yeah, see, his Pixis is like what, fucking like 20 some odd feet from him? Yeah.
Yeah,
Or uses his action
really
to
good insight.
disengage and hide behind Fixes.
fantastic.
Pixis takes like a
Pixis,
wider stance to like protect him.
got it. Casphere,
Excellent.
She's also gonna call out and be
15,
like,
20.
Caspier, or she goes, Caspier, there's one outside. And she
okay.
just is there to protect or
He runs outside.
Advantage on this attack.
Advantage.
Dan,
I just rolled
2 threes, please.
By the way,
2
the
3,
way I
please.
imagine-
Fucking damn it.
The way I
It's a
imagine
13 to
Silver
hit.
Guards works there, by the way, is I imagine like my little flump friend in my mind just whispered, "Hey, there's something behind you."
It's fucking like Spidey sense from Into the Spider-Verse. It's like, watch out.
Yeah.
It's a 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
That is 15 magical slashing.
15. Little kapoof. And the twig blights, after a good solid like half minute of you guys kind of like listening, looking around, things seem quiet again. Now you're out of combat, you little shitters.
Now
Course.
Caspier stomps over here in an angry huff.
Yeah.
Angry huff, just muttering to himself, "Glory stolen. Glory
What's this-
fucking stolen. All my glory
Jesus
is
gives-
fucking stolen."
Jesus.
just gives him like a good old like pat on the shoulder as he walks by, and she's like, "You tried."
He's like pacing back and forth, like, "Does my oath mean nothing? Am I anything? Will I ever be anyone?"
Auror, seeing you're distraught, just like goes over and puts his hands up to be picked up and just goes, "You saved me."
He calms down a little bit and picks up Aurora. And
Yay.
puts it in his backpack,
Yay. All right.
and then
Mark
walks
was
in
just
to go
staying
greet the
back.
Druid. Hello.
Hello.
Auror would like to apologize.
Let me just rework his voice real quick. Well,
I believe in you.
I see that y'all finally took care of what you were gonna do. Am I allowed to finish my story now? It's not very long, but
Oh my God, it's McCree.
Thank you, Mr. Hey, it's not McCree anymore, apparently.
it's apparently not.
It's Matt Mercer.
It's Matt Mercer.
It's Mr. Mercer.
Ruin Trees was Thunder Tree was another settlement from around these parts. Very close ties with Phandelver. However, quite a long time ago, the mountain nearby, known as Mount Hotnow, erupted.
Mount who now?
No, Hotnow. And I will
Oh,
not
you
say.
now.
And I will not say it again.
Sorry.
Erupted, leaving the town in devastation. Most of the ash zombies you guys see around here are the former residents of this place. Whatever magic was left over and infused with this area got into the remnants of the people and the fauna around here. So, unfortunately, it's quite uninhabitable for the moment.
Does
That's
this,
about all I
like,
know.
the place we're in look really nice.
It's well furnished. It seems to have been taken care of and almost remodeled a little bit so that it's actually livable, assumedly by Radoth.
Ren notes the rug.
It's faux fur, don't worry.
So that's it. It's just
That's about it.
a volcano that turned dead people into ash zombies.
Essentially.
I think there was a couple zombies in the swamp. That or it was just a couple guys that kind of just had a bunch of moss on them. What do they call mossy people?
People usually don't.
Druids.
Ah, I see. He says, kind of like pausing and looking at himself.
Pixis clears her throat also.
Anyways, you all said you wanted to get to Cragmaw Castle, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I want
Well,
my glory back.
glory. Or if you want glory, there's a dragon that needs to be taken care of in that tower over there.
Wait, there's a dragon?
There is no glory in death.
Fair enough. Well,
Valiant death, maybe. Stupid death. Decisive defeat. No glory.
well, if that's the case, let me pack up my things and we'll start heading over. I'm assuming did you all walk here? Where did you come from, actually?
Fuck yeah, we did.
I thought we took a cart.
We
No.
took a card, didn't we?
You took a cart? You guys took a
Yeah,
cart?
no way we fucking walked this whole way.
Yeah.
Or cannot physically walk this far.
We had a mule? Is that what
You guys had
carriage?
you guys had a cart and 2 horses.
2 horses.
Hey.
It was the same cart that you guys came into Phandelver in.
Yes. Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Cullen,
Yes.
how long do kobolds live?
11 days.
Several
3 days.
Several days.
Several days.
So like when we hit
Roar.
like 12 days, is Aura just going to die?
No.
No, you misunderstand. Auror is several days old. Now, Auror says several days old because Auror doesn't know how old he's been. Because he's been inside the Far Realm for a infinite amount of time.
Interesting.
Auror is both an adult and a child. In all seriousness, Auror lost count several days after he was born.
But yeah, I'll just pack up a few things. Need to make sure this place is secure from people trying to break in. Anyway.
Pixis like mutters like an apology in like Druidic. Is like, I'm sorry for my friends just barging in rudely.
Just what I'm used to. Like,
Kind of looks at you and nods in understanding. Picks up his things. There's not much. It's a staff, like a little pouch of provisions. Kind of just like, all right, let's head up.
everyone liked it when I opened the door the other time. That was like,
Or like the door being open.
Thank
Rados
If a
kind of
door
comes up.
exists, it should be destroyed.
TBD rolls in her
Close the
grave.
Make sure the door is secure, and he's like, all right, well, if you all will lead me to your mode of transportation, I'll happily take you to where I know the castle to be.
There was that oh, I wrote it down. It was like an apothecary alchemist place that we were also here to look for.
Oh,
Family relic. Do you think Texas could kind of, keep an eye out for kind of like shop fronts that seem like it would be like an apothecary, like alchemist type thing?
sure. Do you say anything out loud as a player or as a character?
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she'd be like, she's like just like starting the entire. She's like, wait. The family, the ones that we saved. As she motions to the party, as like hoping that they understand her train of thought that's like non-existent at best.
Casimir has forgotten.
Ronbar would not have forgotten, but I have, and my notes are elsewhere. And
I figured
Above
you've
table,
written it down.
It's the people that we saved because we took out the red herring. Whatever.
yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that guy, but I don't remember all the like, look, no dog is literally still.
Yeah, there was like a family relic of some sort.
Yes,
and,
a woman named Myrna. I told you guys about the family heirloom that they had in Thundertree.
God, the party forgetting about quests that were given to them
Something.
in my
Erase
D&D
this down.
campaign.
This is what I wrote down in my notes. Something tree alchemy chop green necklace hidden.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, I
Applause.
forgot. There was a family heirloom that this person wanted to give us as payment, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Aurora remembers.
or now remembers.
Shiny.
Because it's shiny. Aurora wants
Radoth
the
hearing
shiny.
this is. Y'all talking about Myrna?
She Constance, Jesus. Pixis goes, yes, we rescued her from the basement dungeon.
The ruffians.
The red bands. Oh,
She like points her finger at them.
would you look at that? All right. Well, if you're talking about the apothecary, that's the building right across from us. Very web infested. I don't like going in there.
Pixis just nods her head and just meanders on by herself.
I don't mind the spiders. I kind of
Casimir comes with her because
feel happier with them.
he likes that she asked.
Because stand back, fair damsel.
Stand back, fair damsel.
Ren does not.
Aurora hung out with some spiders that were in the swamp. Several of Aurora's siblings were taken by the spiders as tribute.
It's tribute.
Mhm.
They were not the brightest ones. I'm the smart one.
It's the new. Okay, so real quick, does anyone have?
Good Casimir's died.
I keep asking for passive perceptions because I keep forgetting. Who's the highest passive perception in the group?
I believe Pixis
mine.
with Pixis. Yeah, with a
Pixis
16.
with a 16. Fantastic.
It's Aurora with a 7.
With a 7, yes. At an intersection near the middle of the village, a narrow lane winds up the steep hill to the north. However, you guys entered through the back. Directly to the south is a ruined building that might have been a store or a workshop. Webs stretch across the lane from building to the trees on the north side of the road. You guys open the door in the back and see a pretty dusty cobweb strewn cobwench and disorganized shop. Books are strewn about. Oh wait, am I an idiot?
Books?
Yes.
I am an idiot. I'm sorry. The place that Myrna was talking about is this building over here.
Well, we're here now, so let's go.
Which one, sorry?
The one to the right of it.
That one, okay.
Yeah.
we're
You guys
here.
can still go in.
well,
You guys can still go in if you want.
Investigate.
that's my bad.
I would like to.
Here.
Alright.
Or would like to do something that I have not gotten to say since Ryan's Mad Mage campaign. I would like to look up.
Look up.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys enter the building. Yeah, as I said, there's cobwebs everywhere, books and a bunch of other like just random knickknacks strewn about the ground. All the shelves are like breaking down. And Aurora looks up.
Should I roll perception check?
No,
Okay.
because
Well,
as
we
you
know what's
look
going
up,
on.
you see giant spider on the ceiling.
Yes. I
Oh,
haven't
that's
gotten to look up.
happy.
I remember in Ryan's campaign, every time we'd walk into a room, I'd literally just say, I look up.
Everyone please roll initiative. Fortunately, because of Auror's quick thinking, you guys avoid being surprised.
Hell yes.
Aurora just points up and goes, spider.
Fuck. Big.
Large. It can eat me in one bite.
Hungry.
Hungry spider, guys. You're only supposed to go see the spiders at 3 o'clock after they've had lunch, but before they're gonna have dinner.
All right. Whoopsies. There you go. Okay, so let me just pull up this little cheeky encounter here.
Cheeky.
Cheeky. Spiders. I think there was a G because it's fucking giant spider instead of S for spider because whatever. Thanks, D&D. That will be a... All right. Do you get enough zero, Cassie?
Maybe.
Ren, you're up.
Again?
It's murdering time.
It is murdering time.
Sorry, I rolled a 15. I put it on the right. I
God,
didn't put it in the...
I can't pull it, but
I like the little spiders, but not this big bitch. 21.
21 will,
21.
oh,
in fact, hit.
Oh, B. 13 damage on the first one.
13 damage. Takes it.
17 plus 9.
17 plus
Pain,
9 will hit.
Cullen, pain. Fuck the Yankees.
7 damage.
7 damage. Takes it.
I will never remember to use my bonus action first. Never. I'll just put it on her.
All right. I'll say this is like the last thing you could fucking hunt, is Mark.
Okay.
All right. Where's this thing? Ronbar, you're up. It's currently up on the ceiling.
I am going to. Hold on. I have to pull up my spell, my one single spell. All right, and all right. So I'm going to I'm going to cast a minor illusion of me right here.
All right.
There, a little closer. I want to scare it off the ceiling.
Like you're putting it in the air.
Yeah.
I see.
Like,
Okay.
like trying to like get it to like be down so that we can fight it. Like,
All right. Is that your turn?
yeah.
All right. Fixes.
Those things on the roof, so it's not in melee range, correct?
No.
Hi. It is a large creature, correct?
Correct.
Cool. So I'm gonna give it a good old fancy thorn whip and try to
I
drag it
knew
from the ceiling.
this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it was gonna happen.
All right. Please roll to hit.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Fucking let's roll up. That's 6. So that's gonna be 5 I guess because it's like a cantrip, so magical piercing, technically, I guess, or is it just piercing damage? I'm not
Yes, if it's
totally
a
sure.
spell,
If it's a spell,
magical.
it's
Okay, yeah,
magical.
so yes, 5 magical piercing, and it is now like this thorn just like comes and like drags it off the ceiling.
Gets pulled down onto the ground in front of you all.
How far would you say the drop was?
Um,
Or like from like ceiling to floor?
I'd say. Are you asking because if it will take fall damage?
Yes, but also I know that some spiders are just so fucking large that if they fall, they will just explode.
Renee has bringing physics into this. Excellent.
Because their legs are not strong enough to support their their giant bodies from like the weight. This is true. If you drop a tarantula on the floor, it will simply fucking explode because its legs cannot hold itself up from the impact of hitting the floor, and it will just splatter the floor.
This is the opposite of an ant, which surface area is so low that it literally can fall from terminal velocity and take no damage.
Full
No,
hit.
see, it's essentially just the opposite, where any kind of velocity for a spider is terminal velocity.
I will say, unfortunately, due to the fact that the spell specifically says it pulls them 10 feet, it would have only dropped at a maximum 5 feet and would have just landed on the ground.
But still, 5 feet for a very large spider that does not have, like, knees and, like, ligaments and stuff, I would
Say that it pulls them 10 feet closer?
Yes.
Or that it can pull them up to 10 feet
it does say up to 10 feet.
If
So
you were like
can move
close,
it however much you want.
you're
Up
crouched
to
on
10
the
feet.
ground, making it pull straight towards the ground.
Just pulling it off the web and just letting
All
it.
right, what's this? A 10 by 10 foot spider?
Yes.
If a 10 by 10 foot spider.
No, yes,
fell
please. Let's
10
let's
Google's
let's
gonna
add.
have the answer, Colin.
it
Let's see, please. Let's add
explode.
the real life physics of reality to a game about giants, 10-foot spiders, and dragons.
Listen, I think it's a valid question.
They
Will
don't
it
call
explode?
it spiders and dragons, Leo.
Okay, your point.
That is my point.
Cool. Overruled. Irrelevancy.
So it's my turn now?
Or should have gone before.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Or get a 15?
I did get a 15. I put it on the right. I didn't put it on my character's thing because I'm a dumbass.
Why did I put it in descending? That's weird. I don't know why you were below Pixis, but here we
I didn't
are.
have it in there in time.
Okay. Well,
Nah. So
yeah.
I'm
Or-
going here now.
all right. Yeah.
I am going to cast
Doesn't matter.
Dissonant Whispers on the spider. It must make a Wisdom saving throw as my little flump boy goes over and whispers in the spider ear.
Fantastic. Does a 2 make it?
No.
Crazy.
So it's going to take 13 psychic damage, and it has to move as far away from me as it possibly can without injuring itself.
Fantastic. Its head explodes.
So it does explode.
What
Just,
did you tell
not the.
Delayed. Is that your turn?
Or was like just in the backpack with Casper, and he's like, I got it, like jumping up and down on his shoulders, basically. It's like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Combat music's not over.
Not.
There's a second room, and there's a second roof. So I've reason.
Well, Auror thinks it's
Spider
over.
babies.
Auror hasn't seen anything, and it's no longer Auror's turn.
Funnily enough.
Spider baby.
Hey, Pixis.
Uh-huh.
Does a 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
Fantastic. As you guys are speaking about a second room and a second ceiling, a large mass of web launches from the other room and impacts into you, Pixis, restraining you in a large mass of web.
Or scream.
Ixis also screams.
Wait, all of us?
Ron hears us screaming and he screams.
Caster, do you scream?
No, Castor's afraid of nothing.
Good.
Fantastic.
Brenda's
Ixis would like to cast Fireball centered on herself, please.
Understand.
What's it called? Yep, and Casphere, you're up.
Casphere sees this, watches Pixis like land to the floor in a cocoon of webbing, and goes, "Ah, I shall protect this fair damsel."
God.
Runs into the room and looks up as or had previously done. Or you're
look.
coming with me.
Or is coming with you as you see another giant spider who is seemingly scuttered to the front entrance, kind of trying to get out of vision.
Casimir runs up to the spider and longsword.
Casphere, how tall are you?
Oh, is it on the ceiling?
It is currently on the ceiling.
Okay. No, not okay.
Just
I
run
had a
up on
thing
the
for
ceiling.
this. I didn't know that it was on the ceiling.
Are we
Can I
all
retcon the
6'3"?
longsword?
What's up?
Can I retcon the longsword? I did not know that it was on the ceiling.
I mean, you hadn't said what you were gonna do anyway, so sure.
Okay. Instead of he goes to reach for his longsword and is like, "Oh, it's on the ceiling." And then has a little light bulb moment and takes the halberd off of his back. I now have a 10-foot attacking range.
That'll make it. Please roll the hit.
That's a natural 20.
A natural 20. Fantastic.
All right, or uses silvery barbs on you. No, I'm kidding.
Dear Lord. Okay. Good fucking God. I hope this thing isn't alive after this, because that is that's 24 non-magical slashing damage.
24 non-magical slashing damage, and as you have your little light bulb moment and do a giant swing as you're pulling out the halberd, it cuts the spider's back open. However, it's still hanging on to the ceiling,
Dead?
screaming.
Resilient fucking spider. All right, well, that's my turn.
All right.
Yay, good job.
Ren.
Pet, 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 pet.
Killed the screaming corpse. It's 17 plus 9.
17
Never
plus
gonna do
9.
that math.
I
26.
I don't
Did it.
believe you can visually see it right now, but you do have movement, so I
Have not? Okay.
yeah. At the
Can I
angle which you're
move?
at right now, no. I'd say like once you
Can I
get into
move?
like at least the doorway,
Oh,
you could see it.
computer said no.
Yeah, you
No,
can
I
see
should-
it. You can see it
And
plenty
then,
fine.
Casimir looks at
26.
looks at Ren and goes, "The mark, the mark, the mark."
Thanks. Barks him.
All right, bonus action marks.
So that's my regular D8, which is a 1.
26. Okay.
Plus a D6.
The marks
Uh-huh.
this party.
That's 9.
Aurora, I mean,
It's
we've
9
heard
damage.
Aurora's stance on loot. Aurora's obviously an accidental socialist.
And as you fire the arrow straight to the little spider's head, just a little guy,
Get moidled.
it perishes and starts falling. Cassier, please make a dexterity saving throw.
You're a fucking evil human being, you know that.
Yeah.
15.
15. You manage to step out of the way as the spider corpse splats on the ground. Alright. And that is Shombat.
Its legs couldn't support its fall.
It explodes on the floor, Renee.
Thank you. This webbing, how
She's
what is it? Strength check?
Strength
It's
check,
just kind of
please.
like She just kind of like wiggles and just makes like these like awful like she's ready to die noises.
Casimir will give you help by he'll take out his sword and like try to like sort of start like cutting through the web.
Roll
Is it
the
a
hit,
strength check?
Casimir. Strength check,
Or
yes.
takes out his mini spear and tries to flail at things, failingly.
Just in my backpack, like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the
That's
fucking...
an 11.
An 11 does not make it, however. Casimir, roll to hit, please. What's it called? Also, I just imagine Aura as the fucking like one video of like the tentacle in a box with a knife attached to it, and it's just kind of fucking flailing around.
Exactly.
That's a 16.
A 16. Please roll damage.
8. Slash
8. Yeah, you managed to release Pixis from the webbing.
Oh, I really thought this was about to be a Cordelia and TBD moment where I rolled that nat 1 on an Eldritch Blast. And Ryan goes, yeah, roll damage. And I go, oh, that hit? And Renee's sitting there like, yeah, me.
Yeah, it hits me, sure. Huh?
Dog, what are you doing down here?
Yeah, I usually don't like nat 1 hitting parties. However, in this situation, it definitely would have done something.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely would have. It just starts sawing through Big Six.
You just like stab her, she's just like muffled like ow.
Just like starts
Just let me
crying
know when-
in pain
I'll
and
try not to
disgust.
stab you. Just let me know when you feel it.
Yeah. Let me know when you feel the pain of being stabbed. I'll know when to stop stabbing you. Got it.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
how that works.
That is how that works. I almost chopped my finger off 2 days ago, and I felt the blade in my fingernail, and that's when I knew when to stop.
Oh yeah, I was cutting prepping dinner last night, and I felt the knife like go into my fingernail. I'm like, you know what? We're good now. Whoops.
That's enough cutting of vegetables for now.
Yeah.
This thumb is partially a little because I was trying to cut corn and I took the words cut corn literally instead of just breaking it in half. So I proceeded to go.
Ooh.
Fun fact, when I had my braces, I couldn't eat corn on the cob, and my family loves corn on the cob during the summer. So I had to take a knife and like shear the corn off of the cob so that I could
Well,
eat dinner
yes.
with my family.
Yes.
Corn on the cob is fucking next level.
It's
at
pretty
dinner.
good.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. I'll have
If
it
you get some
sometimes,
solid
especially.
corn from like a local place, like a local farm.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely wonderful.
Listen, fucking Mexican like street corn. Oh
Mexicorn.
yeah, fucking fantastic. But yeah.
Did you say Mexicorn?
I
Casimir is gonna,
said
like,
Mexicorn, which is an actual ingredient, but
What's up, Casper?
Casimir starts like looking around. Is like there anything like of use?
Make an investigation check, please.
A 9.
A 9.
Oh god.
Listen, Casimir's not smart. Casimir's not dexterous.
Can I?
He's
Can I?
fairly wise. Got great charisma though.
What's it
Can I
called?
help?
Aurora has charisma as well. Oh,
Can I help?
and got yeeted.
I will say not after the roll has already been made.
Okay.
But Caspher, you said 14? Was that?
9.
9, sorry. You don't see much of interest. You kind of like start kicking around in the books. Most of them are mildew ridden. Nothing of interest.
Casimir looks at the books and goes, "I never liked books."
Just goes, it's okay. Reading is hard.
Casimir starts the next book burning.
Pixis is like still like picking up like small like pieces of cobweb from like her hair, and like it's like a strand is like stuck to her arm, just like peels it off.
Hey Leo, can I take psychic damage from that? Great. I cast
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke on the books.
Or try to read a book, but it's upside down and in a language you can't read.
Yes.
Ren flipped it over.
It didn't work.
I will say those of you
No?
with like a passive
No.
perception of higher than like 15 do notice a kind of like cocooned mass in the corner of the room.
Oh.
Yeah, Pixis
That's
runs to it and
interesting.
like she like pokes at it softly to see if it moves, like and not enough to like break it, but just to see if like the thing inside is alive.
Yeah. You
Please
poke
tell me
it.
it's not a bunch of babies.
If that moves, we're killing you.
If that moves, she will scream and run away. Just so we're all clear.
So it No, I'm just kidding. No, nothing happens.
Okay. She so what corner is it in? She's just like,
I'll say
Or can
it's
cast
in.
Acid Splash.
I'll say
and
it's like
kinda
this
melt
corner.
the webs.
all right. She'll Wait, have a dagger or something?
Or can cast Acid Splash and melt the webs.
She like looks at the party and goes,
Casimir, wait.
does anyone have a dagger?
Oh,
Yeah.
Casimir runs past Pixis, fucking brings the sword down on this thing.
while he's doing that, can Aura jump out with the dagger, trying to like fly up and stab it?
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy whatever's in here.
Yeah. Both of you rush up and attack the sack, slashing it open or landing and stabbing it. Unfortunately, crushing the what's it called? The skeleton of whatever humanoid creature was wrapped up in this this web.
Well,
Oh,
she was gonna go about it like going at it like delicately in case it was like an unconscious person. You know, in case it's an unconscious person, then no, Casimir and Aurora just fucking cleave at it instead.
Just some
Hello.
old. We don't need.
Hello, I am Skull Person.
Give me a roar.
You do notice, Casphere, that your sword kind of catches on some armor and kind of pull it open, and it's you see that the desiccated, sucked dry corpse is wearing studded leather armor.
Takes it off. It takes it off the corpse. Looks at it. I have no need for this.
I'll take it.
Wait, what is that?
Here.
He hands it to Ren.
What's it called? Studded leather armor.
Well, here's
Now
the thing.
Ren has a better AC than Casimir.
Ren and Spixie are matching.
Wow.
Aurora has a shiny dragon armor.
No, Spixie has nice studded leather.
Oh, she has +1 leather.
She has
this'll
+1
do.
studded leather.
Who?
She
Oh, yeah,
dusts off
Spixie.
some of the skin dust
Mm-hmm.
from the inside. It's
I'd
still in
also
good condition.
say if anyone takes a closer look, you do notice a belt pouch.
What's in it?
Or opens up the belt pouch and you find 23 gold pieces, 35 silver pieces, and a potion of healing.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7 silver pieces each. So 7 silver, and then it's 5 for 3 of us, 4 for 2 of us. So I'll take 4.
Take 4.
I guess 5. What is it? Gold.
5 gold, and then what else was in there again?
A potion of healing.
Aurora will take that,
All right.
because Aurora is basically a backpack for everyone anyways.
Or is the backpack?
So if I'm in a backpack, and then one of you reaches into my backpack, you'll be able to get it, because I'll be in your backpack.
I mean, Casimir can carry what he's carrying, or, and whatever Aurora is carrying, and I'm still, like, barely even, you know, capped at carrying capacity, so.
Yep. Yeah. That's all you find.
Ren wants to look through the books.
All right. Make an intelligence. All right. Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Where the fuck did my D20 go? Okay. It's just a 9 on the die.
A 9. Unfortunately, what's it called? A couple of the books are in languages you don't understand, and most of what you can read is heavily mildewed and illegible for the most part.
Am I able to read it?
And
No.
No.
Is any of them in a language that Aurora can read? That being Draconic and Common.
It's in Spanish. Does anyone have proficiency in Spanish?
Infernal? No.
That's the Duolingo app.
Infernal? You got it.
Incorrect.
I know French. It's kind of similar. I can make out something sometimes.
DM saying that he doesn't know what's in the book.
Oh, I'm fucking with you.
No, I know.
A taste of what I imagine you'll be doing to me during Curse of Strahd. A taste.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see the new party. It's going
I can't either.
glorious.
So, do we go over here now?
Sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Casimir takes his sword and chops up, or like carves, like machetes through these webs.
Webs. Yeah. I'd say without too much hassle, you can carve a way through without having to have people get restrained and shit.
Aurora will assist with his mini
And
spear.
scream bloody murder.
Yeah.
Like the scream that Pixis let out was like this like guttural, like genuine fear scream.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, oh my god, like I am imagining like, I don't even know, just move on. But I didn't have the words to describe things.
Yeah, Pixis will like walk next to Casimir and be like, thank you for helping me out of the web.
Thank you for asking if I required assistance. Still bad.
Guys, we need to ask Casimir for consent to join in his battles. Until then, he needs to go alone, and then we will watch.
Hey, right off. We're over here.
He's like, all right.
Casimir
wait,
just
oh,
wanted
he's
to
still-
engage in his
I'll leave
pissing
it alone.
contest, okay?
Yeah. I'll just wait over here. You guys take care of what you need to, and I'll meet you back. That'd be- As you guys approach the herbalist shop, this rune shop is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. Shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint in the weeds and rubble, next to rotted books and casks.
We got. When we walk inside, there are piles of ash that begin to rise.
You see no ash in this room.
However, an elder brain dragon.
They're sitting nice and comfortably right here. Yeah, you guys enter, and you do remember Muna giving you a vague description of where she remembers the heirloom being, and no check required. You're able to rummage around for like 2-3 minutes, and find a small little wooden case. You open it up and you find a gold necklace with fine emerald gems along its chain, worth about 200 gold pieces.
That's 40 each.
If we sell it,
Yeah.
we were supposed to return it. Remember?
Payment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We just had to go get it.
It is yours.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here. I've had enough of blights and zombies and fucking dragons laying about. Hello, druid sir.
Hello.
Radolf, can you look at this potion? I don't know what it is.
Sure. Kinda.
She gives him the blue potion.
Guys, I have a gay candle.
Hell yeah.
It's a gay candle.
Oh yeah, gay
Good job.
candle.
Parents got it for me in Santa Fe.
Aw.
Honestly though, to be fair, most candles are gay. Like
Yeah, but this one's like like
Gay.
you know how
I
there are
had
people
s-
that are gay, but they're like,
Mhm.
but then there's ones that are like gay,
Mm-hmm.
like me for example. This candle. It even smells gay.
Does it?
It does.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
he Radolf uncorks the potion, kind of just takes a tiny sip, and he sits there for a second and kind of just like gets pushed off the ground a little bit for half a second and then comes back down.
Oh.
I have a feeling this is a potion of flying.
It's a potion of
Okay.
landing.
Come in handy. Thank you.
Hands
It's a
back.
potion of landing, guys.
She puts it around her neck. Ow. Potion of flight.
It's got to be a potion of landing because all he did was land.
Potion of feather falling. But yeah, as long as that's all you want to do, I have no reason to stay here for much longer.
Yeah, no, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right,
Yeah.
Now,
To the castle.
I've had enough.
castle. And with that, you all leave Thunder Tree.
You take a
back
nap.
to the area map.
Yeah, for real. Can we like rest or something?
Oh, if you wanted to rest, I had my own place. He says that you guys are fucking carting away from the town.
Yeah, but the horses can go. We'll just.
I'll
rest.
Sleep on the way.
Big-
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
I'll take care of the horses for now. You all can rest.
Oh, there we go. Everyone's.
Texas goes, are you sure?
Well, listen, I won't mind the company, but if you need the rest, you need the rest.
Yeah, Casper needs a rest. Nighty night.
She
I'll
looks at like a couple of like her open wounds and like some of the severe bruising on her face and shit, and she's like, she just kind of nods.
We can just take. We can take watches.
I'm
I'm gonna
stay
assume
up.
this is a short rest. If you're looking for
Short
a long rest, you're gonna need to set up camp.
I mean, is it nighttime? Because if so, then we should absolutely.
what-
set up
I'd say
camp.
it's probably like 5, 6. It's like starting to get to dusk, but it's not nighttime yet.
Well, okay, so here's a.
Why don't we
here's-
just stay?
Well, what if we slept now, and then we
Yeah.
can travel through the night?
I agree.
Interesting.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
I'll sleep on that rock
All
on the
of us
floor.
have night eyes, right? Does
Uh,
Aurora have night eyes?
Auror has the dank vision. Yes.
He does have the dank vision. Excellent. We all have the dank vision.
I have my ways of seeing, but if that's what you all prefer, no reason
It's
to.
taken
Man, how
nap.
come the Curse Shroud Party doesn't travel at night?
You know, I think traveling
think
in
you guys
Barovia at
should.
nighttime is a good idea.
No, I think
Sword
it should
Coast?
be really fun.
What's the
Sword
worst that can
Coast?
happen?
Yeah.
Sure, but Barovia,
All right. So yeah, so you guys set up camp like pretty close outside of Thunder Tree. Take a quick rest, or I suppose not quick, but like start setting up camp. Are we all taking shifts? How are we doing
Yeah.
this?
I'll take the first shift.
All
I'll
right.
wake.
Fantastic. Please.
I miss Constance and her 4 hours. Go on.
you have 4 hours, aren't you, an elf?
Yeah.
Elfish.
Yeah.
Elf adjacent.
Elf adjacent.
Um,
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I know what you are now.
but what's it called? All right. So yeah, Ren will take the first watch. Please. Roll me a perception check.
Natty 20. Why are you doing this?
Natty
Now is
20.
the best time.
Radoth will stay up with you during this. Yeah, throughout the first 4 hours of the shift, nothing much of interest happens. Radoth's like, I usually traverse these forests alone. It's kind of it's all right having company.
I'm surprised you didn't ask for any money for helping us out. Usually, people are only interested in helping out if money's involved.
I have no need for monetary gain. I want to make sure the area around here is good, and Cragmaw Castle is a big sore point of me and my group. So if there are people who want to go out there and take care of it, who am I to stop them?
Why is that? Why is it a sore spot?
It's been infested with goblins, hobgoblins, sort. Some group. I'm assuming the Cragmaw group. It didn't used to be called Cragmaw Castle, but it's what people know it as now. They've been taken over, and it seems like their main base of operations for harassing the people who cross the Triboar Trail. Not a big fan, but I'm not really I'm not very combative, let alone a stealth expert, so I haven't been able to do much.
Well, we all have different skills, so I think it'll be better with all of us. You'll get to like traveling with the group.
I hope so. You all seem interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry about just breaking into your house.
It's all right. I appreciate the apology.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Maybe I'll knock first next time.
maybe
Who knows?
I'm gonna head to bed a little earlier. I still need my hours. I'm getting in on age. I need that rest.
Yeah. I got it from here.
And Radoth goes to bed, and the rest of your shift goes on without any issue.
Oh, Ren and Rat hanging out, looking at the stars. Wait, the dusky. It's probably the sun's going down. Watching the sun go down together.
Do you want to do anything with Rat?
I want to try to train Rat.
All right. Please roll.
I'm gonna start introducing treats.
Please roll an animal handling check.
19.
19. Yeah. It's you see that the rat starts understanding what you want it to do. It's very fond of the treats.
All right, now jump. And then she holds out a stick and asks him to jump over the stick.
Kind of looks up and like gets up on its hind legs. That's about as much as you can get it to do.
Try to the stick. You can fight with this.
Doesn't really. It tries to grab onto the stick, puts it in its mouth, and kind of just like runs around in a circle.
Yes, exactly.
Combat rat.
Pet rats are great, man. But yeah, who's taking next shift?
I'll take the next shift.
Okay, so Leo, I looked into it. Moon elves are just high elves. They're just a type of high elf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
that
they're
just-
just
So you just have 4
fuck.
hours. Yeah. You
Yeah.
also have 4 hours.
sun elves are what elves?
No, Sun Elves are also High Elves. They're just 2 specific clans of High Elves.
Oh, you are correct. What's the what elves in this one?
Wood elves are just wood elves, I think. I think they're another subclass of elf or a subrace of
Yeah.
elf.
In any case, or we'll take the next watch.
Yeah, and then Lily takes his turn, and then she'll just do the 4.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
What is that? Rat. Sar?
Casimir's been sleeping this whole time, so because Ren just did a watch for 4 hours, Aura's gonna do one for 2, and then Pixis is doing another one for 4.
Dorian is
for
sleeping-
2.
not Dorian.
Because that's the leftover. It's an 8-hour shift. Or like watch, I guess. So
So
it'd be
hold on. So how long was Ren's shift?
Ren
What?
took-
Ren's was
4
4 shift. Yeah.
So
Oh well then okay. Pixis will take the second one then.
Pixis and Aura will take the second shift. All right.
Run a high five.
Should I roll a perception check?
Yes,
so.
both of you, either both of you roll a perception check or one of you roll with advantage, however you want to do it.
Both roll. This
Okay.
is fun. Having both people roll is fun.
-2. That's a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Did you also?
Both people
Please.
rolling is fun, right?
That's a 10.
It's a 10. All right.
I wanted more negatives.
As
I
the
am-
knights.
An elf. That's not gonna happen.
Proficiency, bud.
Yeah. As the night starts to come and the moon finally starts rising above the horizon, you all take some time to, just check out the area. Aurora is heavily distracted with whatever Aurora does.
Aurora's gonna just be looking at his little like magic crystal, and inside of it, he's like looking and just muttering to his little flump friend in his head
Yeah.
the whole time. He's talking about seeing if there's a way maybe Aurora can get back home, and we're inside, right?
You guys are currently
outside, I
outside.
believe.
Yeah.
Oh, we're outside. Oh yeah, then also Aurora's gonna be like looking to the stars and just being like, "Is it that one? Is it
Crazy.
that one?"
Pixis is also looking at the stars, but she's like, no.
That-
That's this constellation. Pixis
Oh.
goes, look, that's the constellation I'm named after.
And
Am I
over
from
there,
that
there's the
constellation?
Big Dipper.
Am I
And over
from there?
That's Cassiopeia.
And that's cervix.
Cassiopeia.
That's cervix.
That's cervix. You guys.
I give character backstory, and then you all laugh at me. Fuck me, I guess. Never doing it again. No one gets to know anything ever again.
Hey, Aurora was like, maybe I'm from there.
Pixis goes, maybe.
Little flump friend, how do I get home?
How do I become a real boy?
Cullen, roll a d20. Cullen, roll a percentile die.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
roll a
percentile
percentile die.
Yeah.
Oh boy. 93.
93. Cullen, you don't hear anything, but you feel a little like you kind of feel the presence of a tentacle just kind of like wrapping around your shoulder.
And then you feel it wrapping around your
Your
neck.
neck.
And then it becomes hard to breathe.
Hey, you don't know what
It's
Aurora's
just like gently, you just like the Pixis like gently put like her hand like on your head, like what does Aurora look like exactly? Hold on, let me look at the.
First little like black dragon kobold.
It's the picture I got's too tall, but essentially
Yeah, she just kind of like rubs him gently like on the forehead, in between the eyes, on the snoot. She goes, we'll find we'll figure it out eventually.
by the way, I am like imagining like Pixis and I sitting on like a rock with the forest on the bottom and then the stars overlooking, and then we're both just like looking forward. It's just like Pixis on the left, just on and then Aurora on the right. That's the composition of this thing
Also
that
exactly
I
what I was
cannot draw.
imagining.
Or please take DM inspiration.
Yay. Can't wait to forget to use it.
But yeah. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, I was gonna say Pixis like reaches into her backpack, and she shows or this like little. It is a it's a glossy mushroom with a red bell-shaped cap that jingles when it's like shook. So she's like, this came from my home. Or a
Where are
place that
you
used to
from?
be
Are
home,
you
I
from one of the stars, like me?
No, I'm from. I used to be from here. but then I got lost.
Oh. So then where are you from now?
And she just kind of like you like kind of say she gets this like blank look on her face, and she goes, I don't feel like I'm from anywhere.
No, wrong answer. You're from Clan Auror because I'm the leader of our clan.
And she just kind of like she goes, I don't feel as though I belong anywhere. And she just kind of like fidgets with the little mushroom.
To break up this tender moment, Casimir is having a lucid dream where he's just
He just
going,
screams so loud.
he's going, glory, glory, maidens.
Damsels.
Very whole.
and then one phrase, you are maidenless.
you hear Pixis shoot back. No maidens? No maidens?
No maidens.
Oy vey.
And with that little tender moment and maidenless conversation, the rest of the shift goes on without a hitch. However,
Casimir wakes
everyone's
up. Walks right
And
up.
Auror used his
goes,
last
"I had a
cast of
nightmare
Draconic
about
Cry to
dying
wake up
alone."
the next shift.
Yes. Everyone immediately gets startled awake by the screams of Auror.
Caspier, it's your turn.
It's your
Well,
turn.
no,
This
it's
is
4 hours and then 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
It's 8.
that's the full watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
never
we're
mind
able
then. I do not do that.
Alright.
Casimir gets up and walks right up to Pixis and goes, I was having this really like strange dream about dying alone.
You can't die alone,
Maidenless, one
Caspier.
could say.
Or
Cocks an eyebrow.
Or
Cocks an eyebrow
hops in your.
goes, oh, go on, Helen, go on.
No, you go.
Pixis just kind of like cocks an eyebrow and goes, so no maidens?
Or hops into your backpack and it's just like, you can't die alone. You're part of my clan now. I am your leader. I will not let you. Then pets you on your helmet or head. I assume you're wearing a helmet.
Actually, he is not.
Okay, then we have to have a long talk about combat safety.
I love flavoring fucking full plate to not have a helmet because it's so cringe to have like a design. It's like fucking playing like Dark Souls or anything else, and you take or Skyrim, and you take 10 hours creating your character, and then it's covered by armor the entire time. That's cringe.
Does Skyrim have a setting where you don't have to wear a helmet? Because I know like oh, my favorite
I don't
fucking
know, I
game
haven't
of all
played
time, Dragon Age Inquisition has a setting where you don't need to have your helmet on.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yep, they do.
But yeah, a homebrew full plate does not need a helmet.
That's great because Casimir is not in full plate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dawn.
No.
Cool. Auror's staff regains all of its points. And
Incorrect.
Aurora uses mage armor.
Incorrect.
still not
It is
my
it is
natural
currently
habitat.
it is currently 2 a.m. since you all took a long rest at like 5.
Hmm.
It is
Aurora
not dawn
casts
yet.
mage armor. Oh, well, actually, it's not even dawn yet. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Actually, that's good for me. Aurora casts mage armor.
Yep.
Because that means my staff of defense gets to regain the point I'm using right now. Nice.
But yeah.
Charges does this thing have 10? Oh god.
10 charges. Yeah, it's actually kind of insane.
So you all begin traveling. I don't remember. I think I told you guys that from Phandelver to there was 3 days, so I'm assuming it's not gonna take that long to. Okay.
Is Kragmaw like? Oh, there it is. We passed it.
No, that's Kragmaw's hideout. That is where you guys fought the goblins in the first session. Radah's like, yeah, the castle's a bit into the forest. It's closer to the Tribord Trail, but I'll lead you guys there. Don't worry. And Radoth kind of takes out a couple components mixes them together in his hands and smears them over his eyes, and they kind of glow for a second. And he's like, at least I can see now. Anyways.
Oh.
Come on, dark vision spell.
Come on, dark vision spell. And you guys start moving over.
Can we see his token? Like,
Yeah. Let me drag it in real quick. Right there.
big boy. Do, do, do.
Does the game give you a token in this guy?
No. I made this for the one shot that I had a while ago.
Wow.
The party was the party also just barged into his house last time.
People just like barging into this guy's house, and I mean, can you blame them?
Truly.
Well, we don't have TBD here to knock on every door.
But yeah, so if it took you 3 days, I'd say going out through this general vicinity, it takes you about like this long. For throughout most of the night, I'd say about this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys managed to get through, riding through the night, kind of uninterrupted. You guys start traversing into the forest, and while a lot of the wildlife is teeming around you, you hear crickets and birds and all other different cries throughout the forest. Nothing seems to be bothering you.
And or eat a bird if Aura finds a bird. Just like
Or as part tabaxi.
or can make an attempt. However, I'd say you guys managed to get about here. It's already been sunrise for a bit. Dawn has risen. And actually, I think at this point it'd probably be around noon.
Alright, time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I like this sleep schedule a lot.
You guys, is there anything in particular you want to do, or do you want to just like continue traveling for a bit, take another long rest, and see when you get there?
Will we have to take another long rest?
I'd say due to the fact that it took you 3 days to get from Phandelver to Thundertree, most likely at least one more long rest.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, Or is just gonna longingly look to the sky, but not be too dumb to actually be sad about it.
All right.
If Aurora and fucking Christ, if Aurora and Pixis are doing their shifts together again, she'll like point out more constellations, and she's like, and that's, this and that's.
Or is gonna be like, oh, that'd be so cool. Imagine if I was from there. Because I might be.
So, all right. So if we're doing another long rest, please designate shifts. Are we doing the same shifts as last night?
Yes.
Sure. All right, Ren. Ren and Radoth will make perception checks. Not very good on Radoth.
17.
Come on, Druid.
17. I don't even have the character sheet out, but I rolled a 2, so it's not gonna be good enough. Let's see. Ren, odds or evens?
Odds.
All right. You go through like most of shift. Radoth doesn't really say much. He's kind of keeping to his own. Prepping his different materials, kind of foraging in the nearby area, but not leaving too far out. Still within eye shot. But for the most part, nothing necessarily piques your interest.
Not alone, Dan. Get your ass back here.
Your shift of watch goes on without a hitch.
Ren spends half of her time after what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Radoth.
After Radoff goes to sleep, Ren and Rat go up in the trees and look out in the beautiful forest at night.
All right. Yeah. So, unless you want to do anything else in particular, I think it's Aura and Pace's turn for watch.
We rolling?
Yeah. Please roll.
Rolling.
All right, 15 for a 12.
15 for a 12.
4 for a 10.
Or 10.
That's the second in a row, isn't it?
Yep.
You guys are sitting around pointing, doing your usual night routine of pointing out constellations. For the most part, the night is pretty quiet. But about 2 hours into your shift, you hear some rustling very close behind.
As Aurora pointed out.
Yeah, Aura's gonna can Aura take a closer look and try to look and really see what's there? And point over while he's doing it?
Yeah.
Bang, sound, that
Actually,
way.
hold up 1 second. I want to check and see something. Do that, actually. I don't think this works how I think it might. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I just try to see if I can take a closer look.
All right.
Move a little bit towards it, see what's up.
Yep. And as you move closer, I'm just bringing us here due to ease of
Yes.
thing. But I'll say that everyone here is sleeping quite soundly. I'll even bring in a Radath here real quick. Where's my little gentleman?
Where is he? I was waiting for him to be
Or
huge.
hop off the rock they're sitting on and wander off. She's going to follow him.
All right.
She will let nothing bad happen to this dumb little lizard man.
Well,
On her watch.
you guys walk up, and as you kind of dig into the bush and see what could have possibly been making this noise, you guys come face to face with
God. Oh.
Oh no! Oh, that's bad! That's really bad! That's really, really bad! Oh no!
Wait. Hold up. This might not be as bad as you think.
an owlbear.
Be
I need
level
to check
3, so we'll be
something.
fine.
So, okay, that only works on humanoids. Let me check this other one. That has person in the name.
Yep. You see it sniffing, and it notices you guys and angrily comes up on its hind legs, its large imposing figure shadowing over you, blocking out the little light that's coming through from the top canopy of the trees.
DM.
Yes.
How do you roll owl bears? Are they monstrosities or animals?
The what's it called? The fucking what are they
Stat
called? Stat blocks.
Or
Call
has
them
friends.
monstrosities.
Cool. I don't care what the stat block calls them. I'm asking them what you call them.
I don't fucking know. This is the first time I've run an owl bear. I'm gonna say
Because
it's a
they're owls and bears, so they're two animals combined into a thing. Now, are you letting them still have that much of an animal characteristic where they're still considered technically animals, or are you going with what stat block says and they are monstrosities? Because this will
In
change
meta
things.
terms, Renee wants to know if speak with animals will work here.
Correct.
I will say, because it is still very animalistic and what's it called, and it is not like in the case of the rat, like a fae or fiend or celestial or some shit like that, I will say speak with animals will work. It just will still be considered a monstrosity for anything affecting spells and shit like that.
Okay, cool. That works for me. Fantastic. Thank you.
Aurora would like to cast Friends to give all charisma checks directed at that creature advantage for the next minute.
Fantastic. What languages do you speak? Or
Common and Draconic, and Aurora is just going to kind of make himself look
big?
hold up. I want to think about big or small real quick. Auror's gonna make himself look big and be like, and use his draconic cry to like roar out to see if he can scare away the owlbear.
Intimidate the owlbear. Okay. All right. Yeah. Please roll an intimidation check.
All right, never mind.
This is with advantage.
Why will no one let me befriend the owlbears? God damn it!
No, you'll still have
want-
your chance. I rolled an 11.
Rolled an 11.
4 plus 7.
He thinks you're trying to play with him.
For DMs, how would you do like contested checks with intimidation? What skill would you say
I
would be the
usually run it
contested?
Insight?
I run insight usually.
Insight. Okay.
I
Insight
think
is
they're, like,
is it wisdom or intelligence? Insight. I don't remember.
Insight
would
is wisdom.
Okay.
Wisdom, definitely wisdom.
Okay.
In fact, I'd say it's a wisdom saving throw almost. But it's up to you.
I've gone back and forth on using wisdom saving throws or insight, but I just
Here's the thing. Insight is something you do. A saving throw is something that is reacting to something that
So
happens.
that happens to
Yeah,
you.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
guess.
No. Yeah. That makes sense. to me.
yeah.
All right. So, you try to make yourself as big as possible, and with friends, it seems to like emphasize your cry out. It kind of echoes, and the owlbear kind of hesitates. It doesn't like start running, but it's definitely like taking a pause, more interested in you than wanting to attack you at the moment.
It's not running.
Takes his casts speak with animals. Takes his casts speak with animals.
Mhm.
And she will use the spell slot for it. Let me get spell slots. Yeah, and she just goes we're not here to harm you, and then she like kind of like pulls or like away and like, you know, tries to like get the fucking owlbear to like ignore him, because like, ignore my friend, look at me instead.
Kind of shakes his head for a second, looks at you with a bit of recognition.
And then she like gently just kind of like reaches out a hand, but doesn't like do anything to move. She just reaches out a hand and waits to see what it does.
It bites your arm off.
If I die by an owlbear biting my arm off, then so be it. I said this in Adam's campaign, I will say it in this one.
Kind of comes close and he's like, "Are you food?"
We are people. We're
Friends, not food.
Aurora
Yeah,
is
she
friends,
goes-
not
she goes-
food.
We are friends, not food.
Aurora's trying to make himself look big behind Pixis now, just like
You give me
so. It's like,
small one. It's interesting.
She like
Careful.
she goes. I can hunt you something, or I could give you this. And she like reaches into her backpack and like takes it like jerky or something.
Kind of comes closer and you say you can hunt something.
Mhm.
Very well. I shall be here. I am quite hungry, though. Please, be quick.
Aurora and Pixis go on a hunting adventure together.
Pixis looks to or goes, do you have like a bow and arrow or something, or like a crossbow?
Aurora has this mini spear. I have a Dungeoneer's pack. What's in a Dungeoneer's pack?
Not a crossbow.
I do have a crossbow specifically. Here's the thing. I know that Ren has a crossbow, but Ren is now currently a slave, and Pixis doesn't want to wake her up to ask to use the crossbow, and she
She's
doesn't want to ask.
definitely
Oh my
She's
god.
in her sleep, like cuddling with it.
Renee, did you just make social anxiety the character?
A charisma of 5.
Yes.
Also, question: hold up? Did Aura wake up anyone with my big old cry?
You know,
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Let's-
used the ability.
oh.
I marked it down.
yeah. Does it say, it says within 10 feet though, right?
That's for the effect of the advantage against enemies. I don't know how far
Yeah.
it actually would be heard from.
No, yeah, I know, but like for like sound-based things, I'd say
Usually it's like for like certain things where it's like knock, it's like up to 300 feet.
100
The sound
feet
is heard,
the sound
you
is
know?
heard, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say for those with a passive perception, yeah, I'd say like Radoth and Rend could have possibly heard you. Probably Ronbar maybe a little bit. I don't remember what Ronbar's.
Holy shit, that's a fucking owl bear.
Pixis like looks
Casmir's
to
out.
Pixis looks to Ren and she's like, can I use? And she's like pointing to the crossbow like in your hands.
And
She's like, she's
wants to
looking-
go hunting.
He's looking at the owl bear who does not look like it's gonna kill them.
It's kind of
And
just sitting
like,
down.
He's kind of like sitting there.
You know how like bears kind of sit like kind of cross-legged with their arms in front of them.
She's like looking at him and slowly handing Pixis the bow and goes,
Yeah, Pixis like also like keep an eye on the owlbears taking the.
I would also
Yeah.
like to point out to you, DM, that
Mhm.
Friends has probably run out since it's been a minute, and and the owlbear now knows that it's been magically manipulated by me.
Oh.
Yeah, the owlbear calls out to Pixis, "Be quick, the little one looks more delicious now."
Pixis like starts just like walking faster and faster into like these kinds of like woods over this way, and she looks for like.
Another owl bear.
No. First of all, isn't Candlekeeper? They'll be fucking. We're gonna be like owlbear sex therapists. That's not what this is.
Hold up.
Right?
Hold up.
That's not what this
Hold up.
is.
that was the first session I ever saw.
Excuse me?
You heard me. My Candlekeep players became owlbear sex therapists. Anyways,
I believe it. I believe it.
Mhm.
I just can't comprehend it.
yeah, like something big enough that would sustain him. Can I make like a
Survival
I
check.
don't know, survival check to see what I think would like satiate an owlbear enough?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, please.
survival, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, it's not the worst roll I've had all evening. I don't know what my fucking thing is though. It's a 15.
15. Yeah, I'd say you managed to stumble across a sleeping hog, wild boar.
Oh boy. All right. She Oh, this is not good. she kind of, sighs and tries to like steady the crossbow shot to make it like a clean, quick, easy, painless kill.
Mm-hmm. Is now Ren? What kind of crossbow is this?
It's a longbow.
It's a longbow. That's not a crossbow.
That's not a crossbow.
Renee, do you have
Oh,
proficiency in longbows?
You're an
No.
elf. Yes. Yeah, you're an elf. Yes.
Oh yes, because I didn't write down the fucking yes. Okay.
You're an elf. High weapon training.
You're
Okay, there you go.
Long swords, short swords, long bows, short bows.
All right. Very cool. Yeah. Please, Renee, roll an attack. The roll with advantage.
Let's see, is this with the advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, now someone remind me. Longbow, strength or dex?
Dex.
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 All ranged weapons
All-
are dex, unless
yeah.
they're prone.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Advantage.
Can Aura try to help you by hopping in your backpack and giving you encouraging words?
That's
helps
a
you.
nat 20.
Unfortunately, no.
Yo.
It's sleeping too.
Fantastic. It's
Jesus
sleeping.
Christ, unnecessary.
Yeah.
I would rather
You
kill the owlbear.
you pull the
he
the,
would.
the bow.
Glory.
Release the knocked arrow, and it goes straight through its neck, up into its head. Not a sound.
Oh.
It's just not moving.
Pixis like looks up to the sky, mutters a silent like Prayer sorts, I guess. Do
Druidic,
druids?
druidic
Yeah.
prayer.
Druidic
Yeah,
prayer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because she understands this is the circle of life, and rather than having the owlbear eat um, she'll take this wild hog
Mhm.
and just kind of.
It's dragging.
How
it back.
heavy is it? It's like a large. How heavy are we talking here?
I'd say it's probably like a good like 50 pounds.
Ah,
Yeah.
easy.
A big chonker of a guy.
No, yeah, easy. She can lift that
Okay.
easy. Yeah.
Maybe
This
chonk.
I don't know
walks
how.
over.
Yeah.
Pulls the arrow like out of its head,
Mhm.
and hawks it over her shoulder, and walks back, and
Or
puts it
no,
in its feet.
did you go with Pixis or did you kind of stay there?
I'll say I'm in the backpack.
Okay.
We went on a fun little hunting adventure together.
The aloe bear kind of looks. How long does Speak with Animals last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Uh,
Sure. I'll say it's like
Ellie-
ending at this point, but I'll
Did
say
Ellie
you
have
saw
to
it.
leave?
I don't know. Ellie hasn't said anything and has left.
Yeah, Ellie left both on Roll20 and on the.
Yeah,
thing.
she's been muted for a while, but I mean, we have it recorded, so
Okay.
regardless. The aloe bear kind of looks and is like, this will be good, thank you. It kind of comes down and picks it up in its beak, and kind of walks off, back into the forest.
Hey, Pixis protected the clan.
Pixis does like a little.
Hee happy dance.
Casimir's been asleep this whole time.
Pixis.
Ren is snoring once again.
Actually, no. While you see the owl, while you two see the owl bear walk off, what you guys don't see or hear is the owl bear eventually taking the boar all the way back to a little nest of smaller owl bears,
Yes.
and splitting the food to take care of the young ones.
We did a good thing. For what?
Oh,
Fun fact: if an owlbear cub's mother dies, it will eat the mother to sustain itself. And
Listen,
feel no remorse.
I'm assuming most animals would do so, if I'm being honest.
Would you?
Ants just get too stressed out.
As
Don't
a
know their own
rat.
babies.
As
No.
a rat,
Yeah.
would you?
As a rat,
As an animal, probably.
as a wild rat,
I don't
probably.
have opposable thumbs.
Listen, if I die and Pudge eats my dead body, then so be it. I can sustain him for a little longer.
then
My
we
little
are.
man will leave me and use me until the end, until my end. So that's just how. it
Then
goes.
we
Just
can
how it goes.
finally become one.
Yes.
With the circle
Circle of life.
Uh,
But yeah, the rest of your shift goes as uneventful as it can for an owlbear walking up on y'all.
Pixis goes back to Ren sleeping, puts the crossbow or the longbow back on her chest and wraps her Ren's arms back around the crossbow and puts the longbow and puts the bolt back in the in the
Quiver.
thank you.
Yeah.
She cuddles up to the bone.
He gets a little pat on the forehead and then just goes back to her shift.
And with that, you guys managed to go through the shift without any other issues. You guys do wake up again a little bit after the middle of the night.
Oh, beautiful morning.
And Rados I don't believe we'll be that much further. I'm assuming it'll be somewhere closing in on dawn by the time we make it there. And yeah, guys, as you guys what's it called, start going down the way, reach about here. when, oh baby, you guys are trying to traverse through the area as quietly as you can. The cart still makes some noise, but for the most part, things are uneventful through the night. But you do hear a couple of shouts in the distance. Those not in common.
Do I recognize the sound?
What do you speak?
Well, I don't speak. I only speak Draconic
And
common, but I have been around a lot of goblins.
I would say that you recognize the speech. You don't know what they're saying.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I would like you all to make a stealth check, a group stealth check, please.
Oh,
I hate you all.
absolutely.
I hate you all so much.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Fantastic.
For a 4.
Total of 4.
Ain't that something? Ain't that fucking something? That is a 3.
+7 can't help a natural 3.
3.
Man, we suck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ren trips over.
Actually, it was a 4.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled a 4. For a
4.
total of 3.
I see. So we've got a 4, a 3, a 7. Pixis, what did you roll?
15.
15. Oh. Radolf
we're
rolled
spotted.
pretty high. However, unfortunately, that is 3 fails and 2 successes. And
Nobody got past without trace?
No.
not
I
yet.
am a level 3 druid. I'm sorry. How
Yeah.
much you want from me?
I believe
Okay,
Pass Without
it's
Trace
fine.
is a third level spell. No, it's a
Is it?
third level.
Fuck me.
I think it's a third
Terror in
level
the
spell.
night, not Skulker in the night.
It's a second level spell.
Is it? I thought it was third.
Next.
You're a second level spell.
Oh.
Ooh.
Second level abjuration.
Second
level
All
abjuration.
Druids and Rangers.
Note to self. Wow. Okay, so it's not just Pixis' fault then. Cool. Okay. Great.
I don't think
Okay.
Red has second level spells yet.
I do not actually.
Ah, fuck. Okay, so this is Pixis. Got it.
Half caster
Note,
looking at
note
me.
to self.
You don't have to take a spell.
Don't be
No, you
gay.
don't have to take
too,
a spell.
too late. Too late.
No, here's the thing. Something tells me Dan's character would not want you to take that spell. And Auror is a terror in the night, not a skulker in the night, so, you know.
Well, Pass Without Trace can't help but not one. So,
Yeah. Let me just real quick set this up, guys. This is really great.
what time are we going until tonight?
This will be the last thing, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. As you guys kind of just like startled notice the group of hobgoblins starting to approach. And unfortunately the cart was not quiet enough.
Nor was it hidden whatsoever.
Nor was it hidden whatsoever.
We have a squeaky wheel.
Evil.
It's called Caspian. No. All of us
Caspian.
loud as hell.
Caspian rolled higher than Auror.
Auror is a terror in the night. I've been over this.
He's just loudly going.
Auror literally like tiptoeing like
You
but
hear
making a sound.
Yeah, you guys unfortunately hear the hobgoblins approaching, and while it is densely wooded, there's not many ways for you to avoid the cart being noticed, and eventually they spot you. You hear a bunch of shouts out, and please everyone roll initiative.
Roll some niche. That's the sound that Oror's making as he walks.
I
Yeah.
would like to point out, this is the second natural one in a row I've rolled.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're making that sound, and Casvir's armor is giving a nice, like, little drum beat for you to march to.
It's giving him a good, like, fucking beat to sing along to.
And it's chainmail, so it's like a nice tambourine sort of sound. Like,
Okay.
It just turns into a jam session. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, we're all beatboxing now.
music. Hello?
Crazy, I recognize this.
Yeah. I
Crazy.
wonder why.
Where's my note-taking pen?
Where's my super suit?
Well, I got a
Honey,
fountain pen here,
where's
so
my
I'm very
super
happy
suit?
about it.
Ooh, baby. That's really funny, actually.
Thanks for here, but
Concern.
Alright, let's select everybody here. Add to wait.
Where equals friend? Question mark. That goes.
Add to turn. Everybody. Fantastic.
Fix this.
I put 4 in there. I don't know if you want me to put like 0 or something.
Alright.
I just don't want to add my initiative until, you know, you put all your initiatives in.
Thank you.
Don't want to fuck it up like I did last time.
Echo killer.
No, that was me that fucked it up last time.
No, I fucked it up last time.
No, I fucked it up last
Alright,
time.
everybody else put your initiatives, please.
No, Leah was putting in like a bunch of initiatives like in at once, and they didn't like hit enter, so none of them saved. So when I put my initiative in and hit enter, it just completely like
Erased like 6 different initiatives.
Erased like a bunch of different initiatives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it was your fault, but you don't have to keep talking about it.
I'll roll a Rados initiative. Why not? I don't have his character sheet up, so he's
I mean, he can
specifically
always
said
just
he's
hide
not.
under the card if you want to.
Yep.
So that way we don't.
That's most likely
Yep.
what he's gonna do. Yep. All right.
Look, as a DM, I honestly hate combat for like 2 reasons. One of them is I just don't like controlling characters in combat, and 2 is because there are so many characters to control in combat.
Oh, Colin, there was a time in Curse of Strahd where I had upwards of almost 70 things in my initiative.
Look, I
Five
can
of them.
write.
5 of them were the party.
Look, you want to give me a building, and I'll write several pages of lore for this building, and we'll have a ball going through. I absolutely hate building encounters, but that being said, I do it anyways.
where's this wolf going?
Wolf's trying to stand next to his other buddy. Because the
That's
hobgoblin.
Leo setting
control-
up the initiative.
No.
No, okay.
No,
What is it
that's
setting it up?
the wolf's turn. Why is the music not playing anymore? What the fuck happened?
Oh, because Casper and I took over.
Oh, it's because I don't actually have them. I don't actually have them looped. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense.
Screw it. I'm
All right,
turning on
fix this.
Cynthia.
This
Fix
is very
it,
good.
yeah.
I should bring this back.
Theme 1 hour.
I
Hey,
get
are
this
those
one fit.
Actually, what is the range? Fuck, I don't think that's.
Just for if anyone wants it, I put Cynthia's theme 10 hours in there for you.
It's my next driving on.
Please hold. I dropped my phone. It's got my calculator on it. I'm a dumb bitch and can't do math. Hold on.
I forget the name of the musical technique, but it uses one where basically the idea is you make a scale that goes up, and the way it works is because of how it is, going back to the beginning makes it feel like it continues to go up instead of actually going back to the beginning.
Yeah,
So it
Dunkirk
feels-
did that.
Dunkirk did that, yes. Exactly. That's
And
where I
it
heard about
made-
it from, actually.
It made my anxiety so bad. I thought I was gonna throw up watching the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but it's a thing that yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I bought a bucket of popcorn for that movie. I did not touch that popcorn.
Because you were sick to your stomach.
No, I mean, I just couldn't. Like, I was watching the movie just like in fucking
I just kept looking at Harry Styles, if I'm being honest. I was there for Harry Styles and Harry Styles alone. I
Oh.
went, yeah, I want to see him in a movie.
I'm here for the plot. The plot.
You know, that was
The plot, Harry Styles!
that was a nice part of it too as well.
Are these like little are they goblins, hobgoblins? What's
They are hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgobs.
is this hobgoblin wearing armor?
Uh,
Metal armor, perhaps?
What are your guys? Is it the
Yeah.
bottom with the 20 in initiative, by the way?
because the wolf already went.
Oh,
You would
I
say that
forgot.
he's wearing.
Yes.
The wolves literally live in the duality of man over here.
Truly, I got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Fantastic. I love this spell. I fucking love this spell. All right.
I know exactly what's about to happen.
By the way,
very
when
ex- I love
by
this
the way,
spell.
do you
Yes,
guys
go on.
see? Do you guys see like the numbers of HP that these things have? Do you
No,
or do
we
you
don't.
see the
we
green?
we don't see bars at all except for our own characters. We have to have control over
Yeah.
a token to
Understood.
see its
Okay.
stuff,
Yeah.
which is slightly annoying because you can't see your party members' stuff. But then also, like, do you really want that? So
Yeah.
It's like a meta thing.
Understood. Okay.
you know,
I'm glad.
some
to know
DMs
that.
run combat as this is a game, but when you're outside of combat, it's roleplay. But you know,
Fair enough. Okay. It's going to. So she's going to cast heat metal. Love this. I love this spell so much.
What are you casting heat metal on?
The guy on the far left.
No, like what piece of metal?
The chest plate he's wearing.
Got it.
Like the thing that would be like the most inconvenient for him to take off. So when she casts it, it's gonna take 2d8 fire damage.
Yeah.
another thing you could do is cast it at the thing most characterly debilitating to take off, like a heirloom of his dead parents.
I always like just using a weapon. Make him drop the weapon. Unarmed strike me, bitch. I dare you.
You know, or make them like have them take off their armor, or if they don't take it off, they just continue taking the damage.
Cook them alive actively. His
yes,
armor.
that's going to be 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. He will take it.
And the creature. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Attacks and ability checks, you said?
Yes. Attack rolls and ability checks.
I see.
All right. Bonus action. No, we'll save it. That's it from her.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking for fucking doffing rules.
Oh god, it's under the like armor section in the player's handbook, I think.
Yeah, I think
Hold on, I have
chainmail
the player's
takes.
handbook open.
You could always just say that he has cast off armor.
Would hobgoblins have
Thanks,
cast off armor? No, trust me, I'm aware of cast off armor. Would hobgoblins have cast off armor?
Absolutely
Realistic?
not.
Exactly.
Possibly. I mean, it's not
It
as.
would be a funny meme.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a goblin having it. That would be unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because that would never happen in real life where goblins are.
Uh-huh.
Goblins with magic items? Please.
All right. So this, yeah. So that happens. This one kind of steps over to the side, pulls out a long bow, and fires. And to you, Pixis. Does a 6 hit?
A 6 does not hit. No.
Fantastic. Alright. This one's turn. It is currently screaming its head off as it's being burned alive. However, it will
Dead.
take
I wish.
its movement to run up right towards you. You did say Constitution savings are correct?
Affirmative.
If it makes the con save, does it not have disadvantage?
It does not have disadvantage, but it still takes the damage.
Yeah. Okay. I don't believe a 10 makes your save though.
A 10 does not make my save.
Understood. It will.
Well, no. Okay, so hold on. Here's the thing. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
So it doesn't
Now,
have to drop the object.
The or is what keeps what's like fucking me over here.
We'll read the full sentence again, real quick.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Makes a Constitution saving throw.
So if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
If a creature
Finish.
is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so
until
it's
the start
just
of
if
the
it
next
has, if it's still in
drop the
contact.
object.
Yeah, if it's still in contact with the object, it has disadvantage. It's not determinative of the con save.
Yeah, the
con
con saving
save
thing was if they're
determines.
dropping it.
Yeah.
Well, the con save is whether or not they even can, because otherwise it's just like you're shocked and you're literally holding onto this thing.
Yeah.
Like if you cast it on the weapon, he would have to drop the weapon.
We'll make a con
But
save
since it's
or drop the
armor,
weapon.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Because you can't just expose yourself like that.
Yeah.
He can if he wants to, but
Can.
that's besides the point.
Decency laws.
Yes.
Mandolin.
Pixis does a 9 hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Fantastic. Radolf sees this and he's like, I've never been one for combat, and does a quick hop over and kind of ducks behind the cart.
No
That'll be
bonus,
his turn.
no spells for us, good sir.
Not if I don't have to. Moves on. Casphere.
My turn.
Yep.
And back ferret damsel.
Well, here's the funny thing. Casphere can't reach you. And I am very limited when it comes to ranged attacks.
I mean, as it seems now, Pixis is standing her ground just fine.
Pixis is standing her ground just fine.
Like a bad bitch.
So 5, 10,
Pixis
15,
is
20,
an
25,
independent
30.
black woman who don't need no man.
Independent moon elf who don't need no man.
Truly.
There you go.
And at this wolf right here, Casphere is going to, before he even takes out his sword, just holds out his hand, and this light starts to sheath his hand, puts it forward, and it just streaks out. This beam just streaks out, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding
That
bolt.
absolutely hits, because that is a 25.
25, unfortunately, will hit.
Mhm. Good try.
I mean, I can cast silvery barbs.
That is 15 radiant damage.
15. The wolf dies. Just kind of gets pelted, launched into the tree behind it, dies. Is that your turn?
Yep, that will be his turn, and he'll just get ready.
All right, Ren.
I need a second opinion on Dread Ambusher once again.
Yeah.
For when I take my first turn, is the extra D8 only added to the second like
attack.
the additional one?
The second attack, the extra attack.
Okay. All right. I am going for this.
All right. He is currently in the foliage and will have half cover.
Okay. 21.
21 will hit.
Oh, that's sad. 6 damage.
6 damage. Takes it.
And I'm gonna go for him again.
All
That's
right.
a 18 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Honestly, but
16.
16. The 2 arrows shoot out from within the darkness and lodge itself into the hobgoblin, taking him out.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to Hunter's Mark this one.
All right. Use that spell slot. Hunter's marked.
Oop.
There you go. All right. Is that your turn?
Marked. Yes, that is my turn.
Fantastic. It is now this hobgoblin's turn. We'll again kind of duck into the woods a little bit more and pull out short bow. And we'll try to shoot at Pixis. Or sorry, a longbow, and shoot at Pixis.
Oh no, I can cast it from 90 feet away.
Great.
That's exactly 80.
Yeah, that does not hit. These
What was it,
hobgoblins
DM?
it was a 8, I believe.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah. Hobgoblins surprisingly do not have a lot to hit. I've been rolling pretty low as well.
They're just hobgoblin little
Or-
shitters.
Or you're up.
or. None of them are next to each other. God damn it. That's alright.
By all means,
You know-
have Pixis make their fucking strength save again. Have her take damage again.
You know, those 3 in the back, they, it's the middle of the night, right?
Yes.
It's 3 in the back. They look a bit sleepy. I cast sleep, 2nd level.
All right.
78. Oh, that's a d6. Hold up, wrong die.
Or when are we going to figure out that there is no honor in killing a foe that cannot fight back?
According to you.
22. I rolled 4 ones.
22.
Renee, I'm gonna DM you something.
As you cast the spell, you see 2 of the hobgoblins kind of slump down, collapse in the forest.
It looks like they needed to sleep. And I guess Auror after this is going to run up and hop in Cassier's backpack.
All right. You
That's
do
my
so.
turn.
Yep. It's now the wolf's turn. The wolf will, in fact, run up, and attack Pictus with advantage because pack tactics. Ho ho ho. Pixis does a 21 hit.
Silvery
Yep, 21
barbs.
hits.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. All right. It says it has to use the lowest, correct?
Yeah, the low roll.
The
I
lower
believe
roll.
I saw this used in Exandria Limited Calamity, and the way they did it is basically now it's just a straight roll with another die.
I see.
Because yeah, that's how they did it. Don't know how you want to do it, but that's how they did it.
It does say the lower roll. However, I will say the lower of the 2 rolls that it currently happened, instead of like all 3 rolls, because I mostly because I don't remember what the third dice was. Okay, Pixis does a dirty 20 hit.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sorry, she can take it.
please take 7 piercing damage. Please make a strength saving throw, Renee.
Boy.
Oh, you have advantage on this.
Why?
Silver barbs.
Because
Silvery
silvery
barbs.
barbs. I need to give
Oh.
it to someone, so I might as well give it to you.
That's a 9
A 9. The wolf
with
charging.
advantage.
Yeah, the wolf charges out and lunges at you, biting and knocking you prone.
Fuck's sake.
Or fucking
Oh,
try.
it's-
Okay.
Oh, it's her. It's fine. It's fine. It's her turn.
Aren't you concentrating on heat metal?
Yeah, I would like you to also make a concentration check.
I'll
Fucking
save.
finally. Trying to fucking hit you for the longest goddamn time.
So 10, right?
Yes. Make a DC of 10.
No, I lose it. Fuck.
God damn it, Renee.
Alright.
It's not been a good round.
Heat metal.
Not been a good set of rolls for me. Fuck. I used the good roll and that was it. It's just downhill.
Heat metal has lost its
Like my
concentration.
life, it all went downhill from the
Sad.
beginning.
All right. Well, she's gonna use half her movement to stand up.
All is
Not a
rolling downhill.
And she's going to pull out her scimitar and slash the hobgoblin.
Alright, please roll to hit.
Now I roll high. Fuck me, what? 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cut him open.
That's 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage, he takes it. Now, while the combination of heat metal and your current attack would have knocked down most of the hobgoblins, you see this one is still standing. Very hurt, but still standing.
Guess I'll have to give him a hug my next turn.
Is that your turn?
Let's see. Let me just double check here real quick. Yeah, that's her turn.
Alright. It is now this hobgoblin's turn. He's asleep. So now it's the hobgoblin in front of you's turn, who is not very happy with the situation that you'd put him in,
Can't imagine he would be crazy.
and is going to attack. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
Alright. Fantastic.
Pixis, you die instantly.
You die instantly.
Oh.
Pixis, please take. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I don't know if it is.
Is it gonna be fun?
Yeah. Please take 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Takes it. She takes it.
I have no
She's still
reaction
standing?
to help you.
She will take it.
All
And
right.
she's still standing.
And that will be his turn.
I see what has to happen now.
Rydoth is currently cowering. Not cowering, just kind of hiding behind the cart. Doesn't really see what's going on. Casper, it's your turn.
Casper will draw his sword, rush forward to aid Pixis on the front lines, and try to get rid of this hobgoblin guy.
All right, please roll to hit.
What did he hit Pixit with?
A longsword.
Oh,
That
so she's
is-
just like heavily bleeding. Got it.
23
Yeah.
to hit.
23 will hit.
I can reroll twos, thank God. Much better.
Oh.
That is 12 slashing damage, magical slashing.
12 slashing damage. The last little bit of life in his eyes finally fades. And he kind of spits at the ground and he's like, and like lies down. He says something in Goblin and perishes.
Do I have anything I could do as bonus action?
We're still at initiative. I couldn't do what I was thinking.
How hurt is Pixis? Very?
Very severely. on a scale of, let's say, 28 to 1, or 1 to 28, she's about a 6.
I need the wolf to make a wisdom save, please.
Understood. Does a 12 make your DC?
The 12 fails. I cast Compelled Duel on it as I call it a little bitch.
This is a bonus action?
Yep, this is a bonus action. It has disadvantage
cool.
on attack rolls against creatures other than you.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The wolf feels compelled to attack you. Ren, yep.
So I see Casphere cast the spell, and the wolf like looks at him. I'm just like, she shoots the wolf. She's not gonna shoot the sleeping people.
Casphere leaves the party after this combat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, my second favorite backpack.
16.
Second,
16 will
Casphere
hit.
leaves the party right now.
With or still in the backpack.
Casphere wouldn't do that to Pixis. Casphere wouldn't do that to Pixis. He would do it to anyone else, not Pixis. I'll fucking tell you that
Not
right now.
fix this.
Yeah, 16
13.
hits. 13 damage. Wolf bites the fucking bullet or the arrow in this situation and fucking die.
And then
What's that?
That's
What's
all we
that
need
move?
here.
It's the Stewie head where he's like this, looking at Ren.
Is there a problem? We can't fight as a team. You have to always get your glory.
Pixis like looks out like the massive gash, just the massive gash that she now has. And it's like I think what you did was pretty. And she's like trying to think of the word. She goes, noble.
Radoth pops his head up and he's like, "Oh my God, you're bleeding out. Hold on one second." And he
I was gonna say Casphere.
Um,
Casphere's gonna give Pixis 10 points of healing from his lay on hands.
can
As he sort of waves his hands over her wounds to try to like close them up, and they glow with like a radiant light.
can Or like go over to the other two lads over there and cast Detect Thoughts?
detect thoughts. Sure. By the way, Radoth comes up and he's like, let me see what I can do for you, and casts Healing Word on you.
Wow.
So please
Word.
take 5 points of healing.
Wow. Pixis gives them like a nod and and she says thank you in Druidic.
Always happy to help.
Oh, God.
As much as I
Nasty
can.
wound. Jesus Murphy. Fucking 15.
Very excited.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Hobgoblins have this fun little ability where once per turn, if they're next to who they're attacking is next to an ally, they get extra damage. Very fun.
The champion
Um,
fighters.
Um, yeah,
so-
or we'll
Detect Thoughts. They'll start it out on the guy on the bottom. First off, I get his surface thoughts, and then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw because I am going to delve deeper to get insight into its emotional state, something that looms large on its mind.
So you get surface level thoughts. You get a little bit of a dream where you get like vague, like not exactly images, but just like kind of like feelings that evoke images of kind of adrenaline as you can imagine this hobgoblin running down and hunting elves.
Okay. And is that the deeper thoughts or just the normal
No,
ones?
that's the surface level thoughts.
Yeah, he needs to make a
Deeper
wisdom
thoughts.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, an 11.
And 11, that fails.
All right. So,
So that fails. So yeah, I'm just looking for like information about the castle.
you enter the surface, the deeper thoughts of you kind of like hear like the restlessness of his sleep, but you get the kind of like pieced out words. King Grohl must hunt. Need prize. Protect Cragmaw.
Can't die maidenless.
So Kingroll is
Well,
the
King Grohl, yeah.
Kingroll is the first word I heard. Do I know what that is? Give
Let
me a
me-
-2 history check. Let's go.
Let me double check something real quick. Yeah,
By the
make
way, you see
me.
Or like playing with a copper piece in his hand while he's doing this.
Yeah, make me a history check
Oh yeah, -2. Let's go.
just to see if you remember.
14.
A 14. I'd say you would remember. The goblins that you guys had befriended way in the beginning talked about how their boss was working for his boss by the name of King Gruul.
Okay. I'm gonna transfer detect thoughts to the other hobgoblin and do the same thing because that can happen like that.
Surface level thoughts. You see kind of images of hobgoblin kind of chowing down on like a big piece of mutton and just kind of throwing the bones into a larger bone pile.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. Another 11.
Okay, then yeah, same. I'm looking for the same thing.
Yeah. This time you hear similar things, but you hear hungry. Stupid Gruul, don't. Boss promise to help better, but he hurting. Need to help.
That's very nice.
And that's all you get.
Stab them in the throat one by one.
The hobgoblins perish.
I just imagine like Pixis is like, you know, after getting some healing from Casfair and some healing from other druid.
Radolf.
Name.
Radolf.
Thank you. She just like pulls out a little pan flute, plays a cute little ditty.
And big performance. And while the little ditty's happening, you hear like little gurgling sounds in the distance.
Pixis plays the pan flute louder to drown out the gurgling sounds. Pan flute's louder.
Horrors
What was your
committed a murder.
performance?
Oh, performance.
Please.
10.
10. It's passable. It's
Oh wait, no, I'm proficient. So 12.
12. It's nothing crazy, but it's not shrill. You don't miss any notes necessarily. It's just not very impressive per se.
To be fair, not a lot about Pixis is impressive. Fucking 5 charisma, let's be real here.
But yeah, he's like, I never picked up any instruments. I've thought about it. I have a lot of time to myself. I might as well try picking something up, but I've not been keen on anything myself. Nice to see that you picking up something for yourself.
She just kind of nods and goes, that you know, the music keeps me company.
Horror comes back, hands bloodied, and all that stuff. They were talking about their boss, Grog, whatever his name is.
Got the
love
voice
No,
of God.
that's exactly how Or would say it. I am not
Yeah.
fucking surprised whatsoever. I love that we don't get the information because Or is terrible at names and giving us information.
Yeah, so it's the guy from the last thing. Anyways, here's their blood. Do you want it?
Oh.
Hicks just looks at it like horrified.
You know,
Okay,
I don't
I'm gonna
think...
go get rid of it, and I just like rub my hands on some like dirt.
Interesting group. Anyways, we're nearing where we were. I'm assuming these were scouts, sort of the castle. The fact that we took them out, you all took them out. Sorry.
No, you helped. We're all one big clip.
Thank you. Speaks to the it's probably better this way. You should be getting there before sunrise, I think. And you all hop back onto the cart and head over, and finally, you all get a little map token.
Wow!
Wow!
Wow! Wow!
Wow, Wilson, wow.
Well,
Look what we found, everybody.
Wow.
Castle.
Where were we? What?
It's a whole ass castle.
Yeah. And with that, it's still nighttime. It's still dark. You hear a bit of rustling, in the distance from the, or like you hear a bit of noise coming in from the castle. However, there seems to be no light. For the most part, all is silent. But you guys make it to Cragmont Castle.
Patrol.
That'll be today's session.
Yeah, thank you for running, Leo.
Yay!
Thank you for running.
Yay! Or went into people's minds, and they know it too. That's how that works. Or went into people's minds and then killed them while in there. Yay! Oh. Yay, a square. It's a rectangular prism.
One day,
Hey.
Casper will get his single combat that he wants.
Look, all I'm saying, if Casper comes up and just be like, I got this, and then goes and 1v1s them. Actually,
I was
Damn.
trying to fucking 1v5 the Twig Blights, but
I am running a
1v8.
Yeehaw heist, and let me tell you about the Yeehaw heist. I may have made duels a central part of this.
oh, I can't wait to have my saloon gal.
I can't wait to be.
Wait to have...
Dan, I want to bring up a thing. I too am playing just like a rootin' tootin' shooting
Saloon shooting.
Lesbians?
Here-
Lesbians?
Here's
Wait,
here's the
what's
thing.
Can we be a throuple?
Oh god.
Here's the thing. I'm very fond of the idea of my character being 360 feet away as he shoots you.
I would like to point out that there is, first off, this Yeehaw heist, I'm 1/3 of it done. I have 14 pages of material.
God, Colin.
I just made this friend.
2 of those pages are
Wow.
a single duel
Oh,
that I've described. So that is your preview. Are we swapping over to that?
Just giving you all a little heads up. Inquisitive Rogue Saloon Gal.
What did I have rolled up? Hold on. I had something rolled
Yeah,
up. Where was
you
it?
can roll anything up.